Okay, should be live, should be good to go. Hopefully everybody can tell me. Oop, I'm already messing up the camera though. Alright, so it's very cold in Texas, which is rare. Let's see, who do we have here now? We've got Rock and Rolla, who says he'll be back. DeMello, Saturn, It's Devils, and Zach McDonald's here. So it's below freezing outside, which is rare here anyway, especially for this time. So I'm just going to play some Mortal Kombat today so we can just mainly take it easy and talk a little bit. Not going to switch cabinets too much. I did see, what was it, Saturn says Killer Instinct. Of course, the one time I don't start the stream off with Killer Instinct. And I was just watching some of the 1UP Weekly, and John D is on there, and I was hoping they'd say some more about the Killer Instinct cabinet, but they didn't really say too much about it, so we'll see. I think that's still going to be a pretty long ways off at this point. You've been noticed, Saturn. I had my telescope out. Dad joke.
Dead Mousy Pluto Prestige. Do nothing but nut punches. See how far you get.
Oh, well, I can't do it with Sub-Zero, unfortunately, even though I can't nut punch this lady. By the way, that is Mrs. Killer Arcade Games is doing her producing this time for us. Reading the comments so I can just focus on playing games and answering questions. Making sure my hand camera.
Hello,
working.
Zach.
Oh,
and everybody.
Ooh, oh.
Frank Stresser, how's it going?
Oh, you asking me, Frank? Okay. I'm doing pretty good, Frank. Not working right now because it's so cold I can't take my equipment out in the weather and drive around with it, so, and we're not that busy right now anyway because it is cold, but yeah, it's going to be weird. I think it's going to get near zero here, which is crazy. I think I was alive the last time it got that low, but it was like 89 or something, and I was maybe, I guess I was 5 by then, probably. 5, I think 5, right? No, 6 almost, yeah. So, actually by that point I would have probably been 6, but I don't remember it, of course. Sub-Zero can be the cheapest. Saturn, you might get yourself a Killer Instinct Arcade1Up cabinet. That's my plan, but I'm not sure when they're going to announce the pre-orders for that, and I have a bad feeling I'm going to miss it, so who knows.
Just Boggy, what's up, buddy? Hello, Mrs. Cat. Hello.
Hi, Just Boggy. And I don't have to stick to playing through all the Mortal Kombats. I just thought it'd be an idea. I didn't really have any ideas for tonight's stream. It was just kind of pop in, do whatever. I do have a new setup now, so I can play MK4 without capturing it, and I just have a camera on the screen, so you can actually see all the gameplay for once rather than seeing it cut out all the time. And I have a new setup for Carnival and all that. Not capturing, but just a new scene where I can point the camera at the screen. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh, and we need to talk about Arcade1Up's beta tester program, but I want to spread that out a little in case people are popping in later. Give everybody a chance to get in. I think 1UP Weekly is still going, so I'm sure people are watching that. It's always exciting when they have Arcade1Up staff on there, I guess. Let's skip through that. I don't want to do the fatality repeatedly.
Frank Strasser says, I've got most third-party stuff for NBA Jam build. Gonna get one soon.
So you're going to mod an Arcade1Up as an NBA Jam? Sorry.
I don't know. It just says, I've got most third-party stuff for an NBA Jam build. Gonna get one soon.
I got what you're saying. So I think I get it, but very nice. If you want to clarify, that's good. Either I think you mean you're going to buy one and you've bought the third-party add-ons for it, or you're going to mod one, but either way.
Max Meza, you make it look easy.
This game, I'm not that great at this game, but I guess I still, you guys are going to hate me, but I prefer this one even over Mortal Kombat 3, but we'll play them all. I'm not very good at 3 anymore. Oh wait, off to the bottom you go.
Zach McDonald, I know you aren't into multi-caves, but aren't into multi-caves, but at games is really getting
At games.
At games.
Yeah, that's...
It's getting a lot of options.
I know. I just don't have the option of space really at the moment, and those are pretty big cabinets, if I remember correctly. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me, I think. Yep.
Saturn. Oh, I see Carnival is back.
It is. It's up and running. Still waiting on those send-in light guns, but otherwise it's playable. I even did a little upgrade on it. I think I showed it last week. Still working on that cabinet overviews video. I recorded something the other day, and it was right before the weather was changing. I'm getting destroyed here by Kano. I'm not letting him get a flawless. There we go. It was right when the weather was changing, and anytime it gets cold here, it has to get extremely hot and humid first. Not extremely hot, but gross, you know, like to where you don't even want to be in the house. It's warm enough to where the air doesn't run, but humid enough to make you just feel gross. But anyway, tried to record that, and I ended up like sweating to death in here, and I don't know how well it came out. I'll have to look at it later, but there is an addition to it. It's just covering the back panel.
Frank Strasser, just little changes like the sticks and coin doors.
That's what I thought. Okay. Oh, what's the coin door one, by the way, Frank? I haven't seen that yet. Do they have like a more realistic... I can't remember if that one even comes with a coin door, but either way, if you're adding one, that's pretty cool too.
It's Devils. I'm surprised Carnival had a cabinet to begin with. When I first saw the gameplay, I thought it was this cheap, flimsy arcade shooter, but apparently they have a cabinet. Wow.
Well, it's not an official Arcade1Up, but it is a modded Arcade1Up cabinet. And that game's a little more deep than I realized even. I didn't play it a whole lot in the arcades, but I knew I liked it because it was Midway. And of course, Midway makes good stuff, and I mainly picked that theme for the cut of the cabinet. But playing through it a few times is like, there's a lot going on in that game. I don't think it's quite as appreciated as it should be.
DeMello says pit.
We'll be going back there soon, actually. Hopefully I won't be the one in it. Yeah.
Paquito, what's up, man?
Oh, Paquito. Where did I see you saying something the other day? I can't remember. I don't know. I saw your name somewhere, whether it was on someone else's stream or I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking. I can't even remember what I'm trying to say. So never mind. It wasn't a bad thing. I know that. I was just like, oh, cool. That's him. Uh-oh. I'm not losing again. Okay.
Frank Strasser, gonna add X-Arcade coin doors to them.
Ooh, X-Arcade, wow.
I didn't know X-Arcade made coin doors.
They do, and they still make their crazy expensive cabinet, which they really need. Yeah, they really need to compete a little better now. Now, it's a very high-quality cabinet.
That's the fight stick you have, right?
Yeah, well, I sold it, but...
Yeah.
Like, they make a good cabinet. It's like real quality, pretty much, but... for $2,000, $3,000, whatever it is, I don't know about that. And I don't know what they use for monitors anymore. It may just be the new 25-inch LCDs, or I really don't know what they use. I hope it's not widescreens, but $3,000 is just too much. Especially with Arcade1Up competing, obviously on a much smaller scale and a much cheaper scale, but I don't know. Anyway, anything else?
Saturn. So far, it looks like Killer Instinct on the SNES for me.
Why is that?
What does?
I'm thinking maybe you're not buying the Arcade1Up one?
DeMello. I remember me and my best friend trying to find Reptile. It took months. One code in a magazine didn't work. Another said something different. It was a mess.
Yeah, I rarely have ever played against Reptile because of the pit, and you have to watch the stuff in the background, then you have to get a flawless victory. There's a lot of stuff that's required to play play against him. I just can't wait to get the I can't wait to get the Mortal Kombat 1 Plus version that's being made, or it's already pretty much done as far as I know, but you can just straight up play as Reptile and all that, so that'll be fun. No cheats or anything as far as I know. Get off me, man. Oh, you slipped up. And there you go.
Let's see here. Saturn says, if I can get enough to buy the Arcade1Up, it would probably be around $500 or $600.
Well, yeah. Well, are you in America, Saturn? Because it sounds like your pricing may be...
International.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. The international pricing seems to always be higher for you guys, and you don't get as many... Uh-oh, I'm screwed. You don't get as many of the options as we do, which sucks. I don't know why they can't... I'm sure it has something to do with licensing, but I don't know why they can't get that more widely available for everybody.
It's Devils. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably don't like Carnival as much as I do now because I was focusing on completing the Silent Hill arcade at my locals, but no critic. I'm no critic, but it ain't bad.
Yeah, it's one of those games that kind of got forgotten, and I could see why people may not enjoy it as much as I did, but that's fine. So, typical Mortal Kombat fashion, you die every couple of plays, even if you're a decent player. I think I'm decent. I wouldn't say I'm great, but very annoying.
DeMello, amazing how hard stuff was to find before the internet.
Yeah, it really is.
They have little guides and magazines you have to subscribe to.
Yeah, that's why I've told this before, I think, but I was the guy who was in the arcades selling my own custom-made ones, you know, and trying to make $1.25 or whatever for like a 10-page printout of Killer Instinct codes and moves and all that. I can't believe I'm having so much trouble here all of a sudden. Oh, I'm definitely gonna die. There's no way I'm gonna beat the second player while on danger. Oh, I just saw one.
Saturn is in America.
Oh, alright. Well, hopefully it's not gonna be... I originally thought it was gonna be 600, but now I'm starting to change on that, judging by some things that I've not heard. But, you know, just logic from other people. It's like, okay, that does make sense. It's probably gonna be $500, but... I don't know. With as little that we know about it so far, they may run into problems and realize they need better hardware, so who knows what could happen. Why am I not... Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this guy with this limited amount of life I have. No. Okay, maybe.
Riley's here. Hi, Riley.
Riley.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Riley. I saw... am I getting too far ahead? I saw Zach had a question.
I haven't gotten to it yet.
Nope,
Zach
sorry.
says, any plans for the pie yet?
No, I am going to make it run Killer Instinct because QA Ninja on... I believe that's QA Ninja, I believe. I don't know why I feel like that's wrong, but... Oh, no, it's not. Anyway, the QA Ninja on YouTube actually messaged me and was like, hey, I made a video on how to get it running on the Pi, and it looks pretty good on his video. So I'm going to at least do that to prove myself wrong and tell you guys, yeah, if you want to get an Atomic Pi, you can, but we'll see. It has to pass my approval period. But it looked good from what he showed, so I'm going to do that for sure, and then maybe find something else to do. I just cannot think of what it is yet. Oh, come on. I don't want to go in the pit. Yeah, I'm going in the pit. He already tried. He missed. Wow. This is not going as smoothly as I hoped. I think I did better with Sub-Zero.
Riley says I didn't expect you to stream today.
Yeah, I tried to give more notice today, by the way. I put the notice up about 30 minutes early. Or I think I did. I scheduled it about 30 minutes early. But I don't know. It's going to be so cold tomorrow. I know what I'm going to be wanting to do, which is tomorrow night I'm going to be in my hot tub when it's like probably 20 degrees. Probably not for very long because it won't stay hot long enough, but I got to do that. You laughing at me? Oh, okay.
Pika Beats.
Mm-hmm.
Just what I needed. I love when you stream. How you like living in Texas, thinking about moving?
Well, Pika Beats, thank you. I'm glad to hear you love when I stream, because sometimes I wonder, you know, it's like, am I doing this too often? I don't always have enough to talk about during the stream, but we can always, you know, answer questions and throw ideas around, which is nice. Texas is fine. I've been here my whole life. It seems like it's becoming the hot place to live. I don't think that I would tell people to move to Austin right now, even though that's probably where everyone wants to move.
Because it's a mini LA.
Yeah, and, you know, it's already... Of course, the people from LA are moving there, and it's not necessarily their fault, but if you don't like... I definitely don't want to talk political stuff, but if you don't like how LA is managed, and I think you can be on both sides of the aisle and not like that, but Austin is...
Very liberal.
Well, yeah, and it's fine, but slow down back there, Trump.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm one way or the other.
I know.
I'm just saying it is a very liberal city.
It is, and they're already dealing with a pretty not great homeless problem, just like, you know, the beginnings of probably what LA was dealing with. The only hope is that they'll probably maybe do something about it there before LA would, because our, what is it, the governor?
The governor is...
Yeah, you know, he's pretty not into that, and he lives there as far as I know. Right? He has to live there, doesn't
Yes.
he? Okay. So I'm sure he's probably about to get tired of it, but really everywhere you go there's homeless people all over the place. And, you know, we used to go there to see bands play before the world went to crap, but one night we were walking down 6th Street, and I looked down a side street. You know, of course we're dodging homeless, literally nonstop crazy people that are... One lady passed us while she was beating herself in the head. I remember that. And then we looked down one street, and I was like, what's going on there? There must be a line. It was all homeless people just huddled against the wall. It was very weird. But, and where we used to park underneath 35, it was like you'd still have to pay to park, but it was a nice little place. You can walk straight up to where all the action is, and you were underneath, you know, major highway, so you felt somewhat safe in a weird way. But now you go, and it's been invaded by all the homeless people. They put porta potties out there. So,
they got rid of the law that banned camping.
Yeah.
So like you can just seriously set up a tent anywhere and call that home.
Uh-oh. Hopefully I don't die. Oh, that was crap.
It's devils. People in Texas claim it's cold. Okay, that's... Then is it colder than -2? Because that's my temperature in Great Britain right now. Now,
Ooh.
-2 Celsius or -2 Fahrenheit? Because if it's -2 Celsius, then yeah, it's about that for us right now too.
Yeah, when we're saying it's cold, I know you guys usually hear that and laugh, just like we laugh when you guys are dying when it's 92 degrees. You know, it's like 92, that's 9 o'clock here sometimes, you know, but 9 a.m. or 9 at night even, but it's genuinely ultra cold for what's happening here right now. Like I said it earlier in the stream, I haven't seen lows that low since I was probably 6 years old, and I don't remember it, so... We're hitting some, like Monday night it could be, right, last I looked I think it said 3 degrees here, which is very, very low for us. I'm actually genuinely worried about our pipes breaking, you know, or freezing and breaking.
So it's Devils said it is Celsius, so yeah, it is -2. It's about the same exact temperature here now as it is in Great Britain. And
Yeah.
then when we get to 4 degrees, that is -15 for you. So... That's well, actually we're supposed to, they say 2 degrees and it might even hit 0 for us. So 2 is -16 and 0 is -17.
And the weird part about that is, like, it really doesn't get that cold here. Our house is a newer house, and it's built well, of course, you know, with all the new standards, but even then, our heater is not gas. It's, like, barely going to be heating up, or keeping up at this point. We already had to, we have an app that shows how much it's used, and it's already used auxiliary heat for like hours today, so, and that's not even that cold yet, so we'll see what happens. Maybe we won't be here for next week, we'll see. Maybe frozen. I'm also worried about losing power too, because our stuff isn't really ready for all this.
Let's see.
Ooh, I thought I got
Frank
away from
Strasser, are you in Austin? I hear Musk's car factory will be by the airport there.
Nope, we are about 60 miles south of Austin, just outside of San Antonio. By the way, if you are looking to move here, it's hard to say, like, don't move to San Antonio, but if you like really hip stuff, we're not the most hip town, I'd imagine, right? You would agree?
Yeah. It's
I mean,
getting there, though.
It's a fun place
because
to live.
It's so much cheaper than Austin, and people will just commute.
Yeah, and San Antonio is huge, and there's large parts of it that are pretty crappy. Like, if you go below downtown, you're not going to have a good time. So, not that it's a terrible place, but that's where all the hipster young kids move now. So maybe that will become the cool spot. But personally, I wouldn't live down there because I've done work down there, and I've genuinely been like, whoa, this is a little scary. I feel like we talked way too much crap about Austin now. I like Austin. I mean, we genuinely like go. Get out of here, Lou. We genuinely like going there. We go ride the scooters and stuff.
I lived there.
Yeah, that's where I met Christine. I hate you, Sonia. I really do. She's always a pain. Jersey expensive? I just saw that. I don't know. Sorry, I'm messing up your job, I think.
Saturn says I'm in Arizona with no snow, but it's cold as heck here.
I could see that because you guys have that dry cold all the time.
Pika Beats, never been to Texas. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, so if I were to visit Texan, Austin is the hot spot. Got it, LOL.
If you want to hang out now, if you're into arcades, by the way.
Dallas is really far from Austin, so.
That is true.
I mean, if you were to come for a game or something.
But if you're going to Dallas, you got to go check out all the arcades up there. Free Play, Side Arcade. I think there's even another one out there that I haven't been to. There's a lot of really good.
Bishop's up there yet?
Tornado Terry's. Yeah, Side Arcade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Side Arcade, Tornado Terry's. Always worth checking out. This isn't good. I'm still holding a head. Okay, get away. Oh, of course. I start right next to me. Just does that. I can't even move. That doesn't seem like Midway. Oh, boy. Probably going to be continuing here. Oh, I'm dead. Nope, not yet. Yeah.
My phone's gonna die. I need to plug it in.
But I thought you were doing it from the iPad, no?
Well, my phone is still gonna die. I'm gonna go grab my cord really quick.
Alright. Producer's leaving. I may send her. Goro... One thing that's always bothered me a little bit about Mortal Kombat games is why don't they ever give the announcer call-outs for their name? Like, Goro wins. I get why they don't do it for Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn, because they're technically the ones you're fighting and they're the announcers, supposedly. That was awful. But I think it would be cool to have a Goro wins. I don't know.
Nope.
What'd you do?
I almost tripped over your back
Oh, okay. I was like, please don't knock anything out right now. You know, even though it's cold, I'm already getting kind of hot.
I said crack your window a little.
Yeah, I'll do that, but it'd be freezing in an instant, probably. Wow, that was a jump on the guy. He's got a good vertical leap there.
Paquito says, I've been to Side Arcade and Free Play. It's nice. They have my highest
God.
Killer Instinct scores there.
Oh, we may have to do battle then. I've been there, too, and dropped my name in quite a few spots. What are your initials, Paquito? I gotta know. I gotta battle you next time I go in spirit, I guess, because I'm probably not likely you'll be there. And I don't think I'll be going anytime soon. Try to get that vaccine in me first before I go into too many more arcades. I saw someone ask about MK4.
Let's see. Do you ever think Arcade1Up will do Mortal Kombat 4? Somebody else is like, they'll never do one.
Well, I originally would be like, no way, never going to happen. The emulation takes too much power, all that. Now, I'm starting to question myself on that because the fact that they're looking at making Blitz now, which blows me away, because once again, I don't know how... That was a flawless victory, by the way. I don't know how they think they're going to do that with their current hardware, but I started to think about it, and if they're using Code Mystics may be optimizing the emulation or making their own emulator that uses less power or something, so... I'm going to stop saying that things won't happen because you just never know now. They're really starting to become a bigger company and they're working with, you know, people that know what they're doing, which is very nice. They're no longer just doing it all in-house or, you know, outsourcing it to cheap companies or companies that don't charge much, I'd imagine.
Let's see.
Jesus.
Paquito says his initials are FOV, but it's been a while since I've been there.
Okay.
Ooh, Jelly. Pika Beat says, I've been to Galloping Ghosts in Chicago. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was my plan to go last year, but it didn't work out, obviously. By the way, Paquito, I think I'm saying your name right. I don't know. I feel like I said it wrong at the time, but if you do go back, look for CXK on there. I'm sure you probably have seen me put my initials in by now, and I think my initials are on a lot of their machines up there. Wow. I think it's time to break out the old Scorpion. I will take requests on games to play, by the way, and I did see, I've been asked twice about Killer Instinct.
Oh yeah, Rikaku, hey, but he's here, hey buddy.
Oh, Austin guy, if you want to ask him what it's like living in Austin, there you go. How's it going, Rikaku? Ugh, I'm getting destroyed here. Oh.
Paquito says, okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, I should be in there. Last one we went to was the one in Fort Worth downtown, and I know I put my initials in there a few places. Ugh, God, you can't block those, really. Oh, that was interesting. Excuse me. Uh-oh. That was bad. I should have known it doesn't move that quickly. His sword always looks like he's got, like, that's a strap for his man purse or something. A stool. Okay, so I guess if you don't have anything to read to me right now.
Paquito says which one? Cidercade?
Oh no, that was a free play, sorry.
Free play, yeah.
Cidercade, as far as I know, does not have a KI1 up there. They do in Austin, though.
Let's see. Zach says, I saw you comment on Retro Ralph's KI restoration. Should turn out awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. I don't know why, I love, you know, he makes a good video anyway, and I just like to watch people do those kind of projects. I just sit back with, you know, he's like, I think he even said get some popcorn and sit back because it was longer than usual, and I'm not a huge popcorn guy, but I definitely sat back with a tasty drink and just hung out and enjoyed the process. I really want to buy one of those, but anyway. I'm going to let well, they don't really talk in the endings, so you don't need to hear anything.
Nope or Dope reviews, play some Primal Rage.
Ah, well, it's not on this cabinet. It's on KI, so I might switch over there in a little bit. We can do a little of that.
Frank says, Frank Strasser, I'm glad glad looks like the buttons on the new cabs are over the plexiglass, or at least on some.
I hope that's the case. I don't know why they haven't done that now, other than maybe they needed it to be not so precise, because, you know, who knows, China may not be pumping out the exact same thing all the time, but who knows. I'm switching over to MK2, by the way. Let's get this punishment over with.
Matt Hunter says, hey there.
Hey, Matt Hunter. Saturn's... I'm sorry, I'm doing your job.
My local arcade's closed down.
That's awful. We're just, like, getting new one after new one in Texas. Texas is turning into, like, the arcade state, as far as I could tell. We've got some really good chains popping up here. And they're all on the free play model where you pay to get in and then you get to enjoy all the games.
I even asked about franchising on one of them and never heard back.
Yeah, we thought, hey, well, let's open one here in San Antonio. It'll be the Killer Arcade Games Edition arcade. And that was easy. They always tease you like, this game's not hard. Look at that. Flawless victory, fatality, first guy, no problem.
Saturn says Arizona is pretty nice on the arcade side. Well, I think that kind of goes hand in hand with what you said about it being kind of hipstery.
Yeah, I've seen you guys have an arcade there. I can't remember how I found it. I think somebody talked about it on the video I was watching, and I looked it up, and they have some pretty good games there. I cannot remember the name now. It's driving me crazy. Get out of here.
Headlock Gaming says hello, everyone.
Hey, Headlock.
Zach McDonald, Lady Cag, how did the Super Bowl food turn out? It was actually really great. It took me a while to get started because my hangout with my friends took a little longer than we planned for, but we did the spinach crab dip and potato skins and guacamole and chips and just all kinds of stuff.
I've been feasting like a king the last few days, too, because we knew it was going to get really cold and we didn't want to have to go to the store, so she went out and stocked up on some tasty meals, and let's see, what have we had so far? The first night was it spaghetti?
Yes, spaghetti and meatballs with homemade sauce and meatballs.
Yes, and the meatballs are excellent because she, does make them. Do you grind the meat on those?
No,
not on those. Yeah, but she makes them, herself. Of course, we don't buy any store-bought meatballs. That'd be odd. And then the next night and tonight actually was a meatball subs. Ooh, geez, that was close with provolone and the spaghetti sauce. So it's been great. I've been eating really. Oh, and then today you made a omelet, like gigantic omelets. Omelets. It's not Shinnok's omelet.
With
amulet.
Home fries and bacon.
There you go. I'll probably gain 4 pounds from this week alone because I can't go out and exercise, ride my bike or anything. Although we do have, the elliptical and the weights here, but I need to make myself do that.
Rikaku says, just here in Austin area, Cidercade, Pinball, UFO, TGF, Pinball Kingdom, and nearby Buda. We used to love pinballs, Rikaku, but it turned into a kiddie casino. And 75 cents a play, or didn't they start charging for pinballs?
No, they always charge for those, but they charge for all their games. But what the problem really was,
right. But they went up on all their prices.
They did that, and the fact what really bothered me was I went to the token machine because not all their games had been migrated over to the card system yet, and I wanted to play MK4 because they have that MK4 at the I can't remember which one where that one is 183 or whatever, and I go to get the tokens, I put my money in, and it says, or it gives me
3 tokens for $1.
3 tokens for $1, and there's a sign like, "Hey, times are getting tough. We gotta cut back." It's like you seriously could have given me 4 tokens, and then raise the price of the game. Instead, you're just flat out making it look like you're screwing me, and it felt wrong. I don't know. Whoa, that was a red one. That was interesting. But yeah, pinballs is just like they charge too much money. I don't like those kiddie casinos, and what I mean by that is you walk in, there's giant arcade machines, they cost too much money.
With the neon lights and flashing.
Yeah, and those are great, but when they charge you $2 a play, and then you're basically on a ride, skill doesn't really matter that much. Even if you're great at the game, you're not going to get to play it for more than maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and that's it. Back in the day, if you were good at MK2, like I'm not anymore, well, although I do have 5 wins racked up, you could play as long as you wanted. You could play through the whole game. I used to pride myself on going to the arcade and being like, I got $10, but I'm going to play here for like 2 hours while I do Killer Instinct and all the games I'm good at.
Let's see here.
Jeez.
Saturn says my initial in Street Fighter Championship Edition is NIN.
Nah. I'm assuming from the band.
Probably. Matt Hunter, I would love to go visit an arcade with a KI2 and put my name on a few characters.
Well, you'd be the one to do that over me, because I'm not good at KI2. As much as I keep saying I need to get better at it, I just can't muster the energy to put all that effort in, and not that interested in it. I do like the game, though.
Frank Strasser, we're here in New Hampshire, I'm assuming NH, have a big arcade fun spot. It also has a bowling alley, mini golf, and more. It's near a lake. It's near a lake in a... I'm not even going to try that one. It's near a lake.
Where is it?
It looks like a Native
Winnipesaukee.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I don't know how. I just saw that new...
What did you say?
Winnipesaukee, I assume, right?
Okay.
I knew that before I even looked for some reason. I couldn't tell you how. Like, that was what was coming to mind. I was like, oh, Winnipesaukee, I've been there. Not really.
Zach says, sounds awesome. He was saying during the football stream he hoped you'd hurry up and get the food going.
Yeah, she was a little late. That's all right. I only docked her pay a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think I started cooking until...
After kickoff?
After the kickoff?
Yeah, I was over there like, I'm wasting away here, woman. Not really.
Rikaku says, to be honest, I haven't been to pinball since 2017.
You're not missing much. I'm sorry to say that about pinballs, but they all have to make their money, I guess, somehow. But it really bothers me that they did that, and it just felt wrong. Especially now that Cidercade's there, it's like, oh, you guys are going to be in some trouble now. It seems to me the people that go to pinballs are way more interested in, hey, I gotta spend $4,000 to get an Xbox. I gotta rack up 90 million tickets so I can get that Xbox on the wall there. It's like, just go buy the thing, man. Save yourself the time. Anyway. But that's what it is. You think about it. Like, everyone there is like, oh, I got to get those tickets. Got to get those tickets. That's why it feels like a casino. Everyone's not thinking very smart about their money, and instead of just being like, I want to play some games, they just want to win tickets and get raped. That was probably not the right word right now. I hate you, okay? I'm cheating.
Let's see here. Headlock Gaming, do you think the new MK cabinet will have online like the new Killer Instinct?
I hope so, but so far, didn't they say it doesn't? Or that may be coming down the line? I can't even remember now. I can't keep up. Personally, I don't watch every single little bit of news that comes out of Arcade1Up. I think if you're going to do that with anybody, or if you want a channel that does that, go to Unqualified Critics. I know people kind of joke about him, but that guy will make a video on any bit of news, and I'm not being rude. So if that's what you're into, definitely go there. But when it's big stuff like Killer Instinct or a whole new line of cabinets being announced, I pay attention. But, you know, I usually don't even get a chance to watch all the 1UP weekly stuff because it's just too much going on, and trying to keep up with all the news is exhausting to me. And Liu Kang's exhausting right now. I hate him.
Let's see here. Rikaku, by the way, you mentioned something about the resolution on my cabinet. Were you referring to the black borders? Yes.
Check your resolution on your PC on the desktop, because that shouldn't be there. I mean, this is taking up my full screen. Now there are tiny black bars at the top and bottom because that seems to just be how it is. It's on all my cabinets, and I've tried fixing it and I can't. But it looked to me like, of course you can't really see, but it looked to me like you had two big bars on the side when you were playing Blitz, and that bothered me. I mean, if you're okay with it, it's fine, but I just thought I'd say you might want to fix it if you can. It could just be a resolution thing, and even if that's giving you too much trouble, I've found if you go into the actual, like, Intel software instead of just the desktop, it can sometimes fix it better. Man, my knee is killing me all of a sudden. Liu Kang, you are...
They're debating MK1 versus MK... Or, not MK. Killer is KI1 to KI2.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to say too much, because...
Matt Hunter says KI2 is easier to play and learn than Killer Instinct 1, in my opinion.
It might be, actually, but...
Saturn says KI2 is nice. Matt says if only KI2 had all the characters and the announcement.
Yes, that is a big drawback to me. You don't get to hear... The only combo announcement you actually get is Ultra Combo or Ultimate Combo, I believe, but I hate that. Really hated that. I assume they had to take out some sounds because they used the same hardware again. They just reused it and put a new hard drive file in, or probably just a new hard drive in that case. Anyway. God. Ooh.
Let's see. Rikaku says, oh yeah, Cider Arcade and TGF are both
I don't know TGF.
plays. They'll tear into pinballs easily.
I really don't know what TGF is. We gotta figure that out. I know UFO, but I think that usually has more Japanese games, and as most of y'all have known, I'm more of a Midway guy apparently, so I can't get into a lot of those. Oh, hi.
The Sergio Force says, now I know why I never liked MK2. The AI is brutal.
It's ridiculous. Sergio Force. That was the name, right?
The Sergio Force.
I'm saying your name with anger now, and there's no reason. I'm just so mad at this game. Like, I wish... Of course, they never could have had the forethought for this, but I'm going to gladly cut his head off. But they could have put, like, something in the menu that was like... Or even a dip switch that said, hey, this is home use or free use. Don't, you know, go crazy with the stupid AI. Because it literally becomes unwinnable outside of using cheats at certain points. I hate you.
Let's see.
And of course, they know what you're going to do before you do it, because it can detect your inputs as you're doing them, you know, so it can counter everything. It's ridiculous. Like, how could the guys, when they made this game, be playing it at the office and be like, this is a blast. I love being raped by Sub-Zero.
Kikito says KI2 is the best. I'm glad I have the original machine.
Ooh. I would love to have the original. I really like the look and the presentation of it. You know, especially the attract mode on KI2. I really like that attract mode, but not very big on the gameplay. It doesn't mean I wouldn't own the game if given the option, of course. I wouldn't pay nearly as much for it as I would for a KI1, though.
Matt says, I don't know if he's talking about Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct here. I personally prefer 2 over 1, but still 1 over the last one.
Ooh, wait a minute. Are we talking? Well, we have to get clarification on that one because he could be talking about KI with the new game. Oh, come on. I'm trying to cheat even and it's not working out.
Well, let's see. He says, I guess they probably rushed a slighter, better combo system, but then didn't get all the characters and sounds. I really love KI1 announcer. Yeah, I was talking about KI.
Okay. Toasty.
Riley says, I hope to play against you and Lady Cag in NHL Open Ice Challenge, and you would win.
You would definitely win, Riley. I'm assuming you know how to play that game.
Rikaku asks, what do you have yours set to?
I just don't know right off my top of my head right now, Rikaku. It's just whatever it's set to is what I have mine set to. Do you have a graphics card in yours, or is it just running the stock stuff? I mean, I can check when I'm done streaming, but I can't really look now, of course. Ooh. Oh, I guess let's talk about the Arcade1Up beta tester program. You can actually go and apply to become a beta tester. Now they want you to have some kind of, I guess, resume of sorts, or just, something about yourself. I actually went through the trouble to type up a resume, which was kind of funny to me because I'm typing up like, yes, I worked at this arcade as the assistant manager from 99 to 2001 or whatever it was, and then again, anyway, and my job included fixing arcade games on the fly. It was just, felt really weird, but hopefully they appreciate it, but I don't know. I'm starting to, I've been trying to avoid talking about this, but starting to think that they do not want to talk to me for some reason. And I think it could be because of past videos I've done or something. I don't know. Anytime I've ever contacted them, like I once submitted my home arcade for the Instagram post that they do, and never once did it pop up, and it was a very long time. I hate your guts. Anyway, and it was a very long time ago. So they could have easily posted it by now, but whatever. And I did make the mistake of telling them who I was. So that was probably a mistake. I feel like something's going on, but what are you going to do? Maybe I'm just being a baby, I don't know. But it just feels weird. It's like you could contact them through different methods and you just get nothing back. Anyway. And I know even tonight on the 1UP Weekly, people were, or at least, I forget, I'll know the name if I see it, if they pop up in here, but they were even telling John, like, hey, you need to have him test Killer Instinct for you. And not a word. Nobody said anything, which is, they could have easily just missed it, but still, it just seems odd.
Let's see. Zach McDonald. So if you won the lottery tomorrow and built an arcade, do you let the public in? I think he would go full Cartman.
Yep.
On the water park episode, and then slowly realize that he would need to have people to help him. And
no, I would do the not the water park one because I'm not gonna go pee in and everything. But
well, no, doesn't he?
It's
the water
roller
park?
Coaster. Or the theme park.
The theme park. Okay.
Yeah, the water park one's where everyone's peeing in the pool.
Oh, okay. Well, theme
But
park.
yeah, I would definitely be Cartman. I'd be like, oh, it's so nice to have it all to myself. No, I wouldn't. Well, now that I think about it, I would get bored because like I think you've already said to me before, there's no way even if we won the lottery, I couldn't work of some sort. Like I'd have to be doing something.
Yeah.
And I hate that because it would be great to just enjoy it. But even with this, it's like I can't just come in here and play my games. I have to be like, oh, I can make a video about this, and I can, do a little something extra, and I could help somebody with this. But anyway, oh my, excuse me. What was I saying? Oh, so I think then I would probably have my own games at my own location, which would be my house. I would build a very large building, either off the house or connected to the house. Not this house, obviously, but I would then have tons of my favorites in there that would be like in the most perfect condition possible. And I'd probably do a YouTube channel on fixing all those up, or at least the end result if I had professionals fix it up. But then again, I could see us being like, yeah, let's open an arcade, because I want to be able to bring these old games to the new generation of kids who can actually. It doesn't seem to matter what the games look like. They could be old or not. I see it all the time when we go to Free Play or when we go to Side Arcade. There'll still be little kids in there, and they're still having a great time. So I think that we could do an arcade and have, a whole new generation of kids freak out. I could charge a reasonable price. Like, I think $10 is a very fair price for free play style. Anyway. Oh, my arm. We're almost there, finally. I feel like my voice is already going early. Oh, I'm dead.
Sergio Force says, I'm screaming at my phone just watching how brutal they are. I'm assuming the AI.
Yes, and I'm glad that... Because what I always expect when I play this game is somebody's like, dude, this guy blows. And it's like they've been playing the console versions or something their whole life, so they just don't know.
Sure, I don't have to catch up on
Okay.
it.
But
saying.
this game is just absolutely brutal. It's obnoxiously difficult, but yeah, go ahead.
Riley, he says he's actually never played Open Ice Challenge.
Uh-oh.
You'd still probably win because neither of us know what hockey is.
We can barely find the puck. We're just like, where is it? Like two old men playing the, I guess, checkers or something with bad eyes. Like, can't find the thing. Let's see if I can do this with one try.
Matt Hunter says, you know they on the counters your button mode.
Yeah, countering my inputs.
Yeah.
It's annoying. They know what you're gonna do, and they're
Yeah.
gonna counter it before you get to execute it.
Frank says they've answered me in customer service and my ideas, but I don't know if they will use any. At least they answered back. I'm assuming Arcade1Up.
Yeah, I think I've only contacted their official connection 1 or 2 times way in the past. Never got a thing back, of course. I don't know. My assumption is they don't like. I'm gonna keep it quick, but they don't like my EJB menu video that I did because it bricks cabinets, and they blame that, or people are blaming that. But it's really just, I believe it would have happened no matter what as soon as you put your initials in. But that's fine. Anyway, that's my conspiracy theory. Now I sound like one of those guys. I saw that UFO.
Rikaku says, sorry, TGF is actually TGL, Texas Gamer Lounge.
Oh,
It's
I've been there.
I-35 in Concordia, and the other free place.
San Marcos. We've been there.
Oh, that weird.
It was incredibly hot because
warehouse?
it's like a warehouse. They had, I liked it because they had Hydro Thunder. I was really excited.
It was so hot in there.
It was. It felt like
It
we
was
might be murdered
miserable.
too. I don't know. There was no one in there but us. We were the only customers, so it was odd. They had an MK4 when I went, but it was broken at the time, and I was very disappointed. But I ended up getting my own MK4 soon after that. Come on. Yes, yes. I'm going to corner combo you. You don't even know. Con really isn't that difficult on this game. There he goes. Texas Gamer Lounge. I haven't been to the other location, unless we did go one time when it was out in like not the small town where all the barbecue is, but it's near that. It's like one of those. Remember?
Oh yeah, where the strangers or what is that? The
Transformers was filmed.
Not Transform. Yeah, Transformers.
The end of I think the third Transformers, not the end, but some of the third Transformers was filmed there. They
No, and it was also that show that's on HBO, The Strangers or something like that.
Oh yeah, is that the one that had Aaron Paul?
No. Whatever.
Either way, but yeah, they were filming stuff there off and on, but I think it's gone now. I think it moved to San Marcos. Well, it's not even San Marcos now that I think about it. Or maybe it is technically San Marcos. It's off like we're going to the lake, but you go up that road where Don's place is. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to switch to UMK3. I'm going to do regular, not plus, even though I like plus a lot.
This came in a while ago, so I'm not sure what it's referencing. Frank says that's a good idea, Chris.
Who said that?
Frank Strasser.
Frank. Probably talking about the home arcade thing, I would imagine. If I had lottery money.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what am I doing?
Headlock Gaming, any idea how long MK4 boards last before needing to be serviced for age?
I hope a long time. I really don't know, unfortunately. I'm really hoping a long time because I love this thing and I'd be devastated. I don't mind if it needs to be... I wouldn't like to have it serviced because I'm sure it's not cheap, but if it means it can be fixed, then I'm cool with that. But, what are you going to do? I already got a good deal on it. Even if it broke tomorrow, I'd be devastated, but still, I got a good deal on it. I can't really complain about that. Oh god, trying to transition from these games is a little tough. Anyway.
Saturn says you just got a new subscriber.
Thank you, Saturn. I could have sworn I saw your name in here before, but I'm glad you're subscribing now.
Piquito says, is there still a good emulator for MK4 Arcade?
No. Piquito, no. You can use MAME. I've used MAME. Actually, it's on this cabinet. I think it's MAME 209. And if you have a good PC, it should run mostly smooth. But the emulation is just not there yet. It's not working properly. So yeah, that's why I have the real board. I couldn't handle not having that game. We will be switching to that one after this. The one I'm actually the best at, probably MK4.
Oh, good God, there's still so much to catch up on. Zach says,
I don't know fatalities in here, sorry
if
guys.
Arcade1Up doesn't want your involvement, that's their loss. You are obviously passionate and could contribute a lot, I think.
I think so too.
Agree.
It's been very frustrating because normally I'm not the guy to reach out. It's like, hey, you need my help? That's fine. You can ask me. I don't like to bug people. I'm going to go on a little rant. Sorry. I don't like to bug people and all that. But I figured when this came out, it's like, hey, maybe they don't know who I am or know that I've been doing a lot for KI for a long time in the community. And anyway, I would really like to help. I know this game or that game very, very well. And I would really like to help because I don't want it to come out and be not good or not as good as it could be and all that. But
I've literally been hearing him rant about this game for 17 years.
Yeah, I can't get enough of that game. That game is like a part of me at this point. And what bothers me is like the idea, it's like if it came out and it had problems that could have been fixed, I'm going to be very disappointed. I mean, it ultimately doesn't matter that much to me because I have the modded one already, which is always going to be running the better version because it's the arcade version unedited, but what are you going to do?
Piquito says, is there a good, I'm pretty sure I skipped over this one. Is there a good emulator for the MK4 Arcade?
That's the one I answered.
Okay.
One last thing though, about the whole KI thing. Like I've seen a lot of people come out and tell them like, hey, you need to talk to him. They seem to always ignore it, which is fine. But I appreciate you guys saying that stuff. I always heard, what was the saying? I can go and ask them a million times and tell them I should be working on their stuff, but having people, the actual customers, tell them that is probably best, remember? So that's why I went so aggressive this time instead of just letting it go like I've always done. And I've kind of done all I can, I think, at this point. There's nothing more I can do to get it to be a part of this game, so we'll just have to wait and see at this point. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. Cheat time, cheat mode, because I hate Jade so much. I'm going to be cheating.
Rikaku, I'll have to check the San Marcos location. They opened one in Austin.
Oh, I need to go see that.
I wouldn't have, I don't know how they could have done that with that weird, creepy location.
I think that location in the San Marcos area, which is really just kind of, it's not even, I hardly think it's in San Marcos. It's like down a country road,
It's like between San Marcos and Shirts.
New Braunfels.
New Braunfels, there you go.
And I'm losing while cheating. Look at this. It feels more like it's their main office to where they can go work on games there and also sell them, but it looks like you're just in a pretty unfinished warehouse building as far as the arcade part goes. And there's like broken games behind the games, so like you can kind of see back there. I hate this woman. I truly do. Anyway, you could see back behind them like, hey, look, that looks cool. There's even a stage in there, which is odd. I don't know.
Oh boy, we got a lot to catch up on.
Okay, sorry, I'll shut up.
Dragon Punch Dave says, hey, he says somewhere, hey. There we go, hey.
How's it going?
Dragon Punch Dave's in here.
Dave is the one who provided me with some real Killer Instinct footage for my...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for my follow-up video where everyone was like, you're crazy, you can't have Arcade perfect anyway. It's like, I get it. Stop. Anyway, people are annoying. Go ahead.
Paquito, KI, and SNES is also good, but Imagine KI1 for the N64 if only N64 wasn't delayed.
I agree. I've always wanted to know what that might look like. I can't remember his fatality. I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible at this game.
Dwayne Burgess, what up, Chris?
Hey, Dwayne. I haven't heard from Dwayne in a while, and last time I did, I didn't get back to him, so I'm sorry once again, Dwayne. I always remember this when you pop in the chat. I'm like, oh, crap, Dwayne. I had to get a new a replacement phone, so everything got, like, the text got wiped and all that. Uh-oh.
Dragon Punch Dave, I can finally play MK4 since I installed my MK4 PCB inside my UMK3 cab with a JAMA switcher. Woohoo!
Jeez, the JAMA switcher? My god. That looks complicated to me, even though it's probably easy, but I don't really know much about messing with those yet. But I've seen them work in real arcades, and I'm always like, wow, that looks... I feel like this is a complicated setup, but if it works, that's great.
Saturn says he was talking to Paquito.
Okay.
I didn't see that. Thanks for the clarification.
Look at me cheating along, by the way.
Frank says, easiest way to beat Khan, throw a fireball at Liu Kang when he dashes uppercut.
I might try that if I have too much trouble.
Zero Hero.
Uh-oh.
Glad you're okay. I'm in Houston. Watch the whole thing going on in Dallas.
I'm assuming the weather issue, that huge accident, remember?
Well, oh yeah, that 103 car pileup.
Yeah. I will have nothing to do with that. I'm staying home. I'm not a crazy person. We don't know how to drive on ice here. We're not going to go out and do that.
Rikaku, I think I have MK4 running on 193.
Oh, really? Well, it
or
probably...
139, sorry.
Whoa, 139. I think I tried doing that the other day, and it didn't run very well. Try 209 if it's not going as well as you think it should. Rotaro is actually kind of easy when you do this. Whoa, you just gotta not... Oh, I didn't mean to do a roundhouse, but... Dead. Alright. Oh boy.
Saturn says Arcade1Up's should screw off if they don't get my boy Chris to play.
Well, thank you, Saturn. I would like to agree, but maybe, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm being pouty here, but it's so frustrating. It's like, come on, guys. I think I could be helpful, but maybe they don't think so who knows. Let's hope this cheat works all the way through, because nope, I'm dead. Let me try again.
Let's see. Earlier, Saturn said something about KI2 was in development for SNES, but was never released, and... Paquito says, yes, that's true. There's a beta copy of KI2 SNES somewhere in the offices of Nintendo, I think.
Well, if somebody ever gets a hold of that, I'd love to play it. I've always hoped that there was maybe a beta for, not even a beta, but just really early stuff for KI1 on the N64 hardware, but it sounds like if there was anything, it was so primitive that it's not even, worth talking about, and from what I heard is it was so delayed anyway, they just gave up almost immediately and started working on the SNES version.
Wayne says, I have 2 mods almost complete. Shooter and a dedicated cab defender.
Oh yeah, I need to know, I gotta know what's happening with that shooter cabinet. I remember hearing it, I believe it's gonna be unique. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to... Nope, I thought he was just going to sit there. Oh, look at that. I know where Dwayne is, it's probably truly cold. We're over here complaining about it being 30 degrees before midnight, and anyway, that's pretty funny. I don't know, I always laugh, because I always get a chuckle when you hear about the people who are freaking out when it's like, it's 92 degrees, we're gonna die. And, I mean, it's no joke. I've gone to bed here when it's 10 o'clock and it's 92 degrees outside still. And I know it gets worse. Oh! That was way too easy. I was talking all the way through it and it worked out. I know it gets worse in the desert because, well, actually at night it cools down quicker, I thought there. But anyway. Producer! We're actually I'm going to have to switch cabinets after this part. Let me pick one of the low-end rewards, as they call them, which will be some kind of torture fest. So let's see how it goes. Okay, I got these to pick from. I'm not even gonna look. Tournament outcome. Oh, the ending. By the way, guys, I watched Patman QC's video on this, I always like watching his videos because he, does a pretty good job putting together all the information on them. Excuse me. He's now done Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, and I left him a comment saying, if you do 4 and you need arcade footage, I'd be glad to provide it, because I know he probably can't emulate it well, because nobody really can. And it's highly unlikely he can have an arcade board that he can even capture off of, so hopefully he'll take me up on it. I've never talked to him before, but I would love to help out because I really want him to be able to do a video on that. Alright, so we've seen the ending. I'm going to switch to MK4 and then we'll go to something else from there. I'm pretty good at MK4, so I'll probably do the hard tower so we can actually spend more than just 10 minutes on it. And with the new setup, you'll be able to actually see me play it. So, watch one of my transition videos and I will be... let's see. I will be back in probably less than 2 minutes. Alright, should be back. I just got to adjust this because I can't look at it ahead of time. Excuse me. Ooh, meatball heartburn, or indigestion I should say, or whatever it is. I don't know, it burns. It's not good. Okay, I see a lot of... Saturn. Hold on a second, I'm going to yell. Hey, can you bring up a Tums? Please? Okay. So, let me just double check my sound, because I always have to turn it down a little. It may still be down from last time, though. Yeah, still on 6, which is so funny how low that is. Oh, am I even on camera? There we go. I love having the real arcade board of this game. It makes me very, very happy. Oh, you can see me, which I should probably turn this... Well, that light has to stay on. So, we'll turn off Heisenberg. My Heisenberg lamp back there you may not be able to see.
Coming right up.
I'm going to have my producer read my comments, but I saw one pop up. LOL God, did you mod your screens or do you play on the 17-inch? If so, is it good enough? I think it's good enough for me. I'm not terribly upset about it. When I'm playing standing up next to the cabinet like this, and tell me if the volume's too loud on the game. I can fix it quickly if we need to.
Sounds too loud from here.
Well, it's on 6. Thank you. I think it's fine when you're standing right up against it, but LOL God, if you're new, you might want to settle. Oh, well, hold on. I'm just going to turn this camera. You'll see my Carnival over there, which has a 32-inch screen. And that's because light gun games, you really need to have a bigger screen, I think. I was playing with Rico earlier today, and I really was enjoying it.
BKXC with a super chat.
What? BKXC? I didn't even see that. Well, I can't see that now that I think about it. That's why my producer's here.
I'm going down the EMU rabbit hole. It's infuriating in all caps.
I'm sure it is, Brian.
We got a lot to catch up on.
Okay, well, Brian, by the way, thank you very much for the super chat. I didn't even see how much.
$4.99.
$4.99 super chat from BKXC. If you need any help, Brian, you know who to ask. I can help as much as I can for you. Anyway, go ahead. I saw a lot of stuff came in.
Okay. I'm trying to find out where we were. Hold on.
Oh, that was crap.
Headlock Gaming says, I can't get my run button to recognize on my MK4 using Opsinworks Supergun. Oh. Currently? AXUN Works Supergun?
I don't know what that is. Who said that?
Headlock Gaming.
Headlock Gaming. Try to tell us what that is again. Sorry, Headlock. I don't know what that is, and hopefully it's not something really weird. You know what, guys? I hate Sonya across all games, I've decided. She's a pain in every game.
Alejandro Cuevas?
Mm-hmm. Sounds right. I can't see it, but go
You
ahead.
get your Carnival fixed?
Yes.
Or Extreme IR sensor bar?
Oh, I have not done that yet, but I'm still waiting, hoping I'll get my Sinden guns and I won't need to buy that, but the Carnival is working. Again, it was broken for a while because the PC was dead. But no new light bar yet. I may just buy it. We'll see.
Dragon Punch. Hey Chris, I also picked WWF WrestleMania by Midway. Do you have that on your tab?
I have it on the MK2 cabinet, actually. I really like that game. You bought the actual arcade cabinet? Is that what you're saying? Because you seem to be a real arcade guy, which I wish I could say I was. Oh, no room for that, though. Let me get my water.
Fatality.
The missus has a big old beer over here. I gotta have my, my antacid, man. Those meatball subs are killing me.
Nat Hunter says, I really want to say that this technique you are using to beat the AI is not cheating. It's just manipulating the AI. I guess when you were on the other one.
I can see that, because they manipulate the heck out of me and my wallet, so... Well, they used to, not so much these days.
Round 2. Fight.
Riley says, if I ever end up in Japan, I might not leave.
Riley will be leaving his comments from Tokyo or something. In a totally different time zone, though.
Fighter's Choice Arcade, hello, dude.
How's it going, Fighter's Choice? I remember you. I like
Saturn
this.
says Japan is his dream city. He started an arcade there.
Be a very different arcade than what I'm used to. I've seen the arcades there, and their whole cabinet scheme is different, which is interesting to me. Kick this dude's torso off real quick.
Yeah, I'd call it Saturn's Americade.
That'd be interesting. They may or may not like that. I don't know.
Saturn says I actually have the Killer Cut CD in my room.
Nice. I have one in here somewhere, but I wish it was still inside the sealed Killer Instinct I had, but I'm an idiot and opened it up because I wanted that, which I could have easily just got it on the internet for free. But go ahead.
MK Active, you are the only person I know that likes MK4.
MK Active. I hope that's a good thing. I don't know. Maybe you're like, what an idiot, or maybe you like MK4. That'd be cool if you do. I'm changing characters, by the way. That's why I did a 2-player game. I love MK4. I can't get enough of it. Splat.
Flawless victory. Round 2.
Doing more finger yoga here. Oh, you can't see my hands anymore. I just realized that. I just realized my noggin's way off, too. Anyway.
What's wrong with the phone? Did you not
Well, the
plug it
phone
back
is
in?
on the screen because capturing directly from the arcade board in
yeah.
Streamlabs is a big failure, so... Anyway.
I'm not sure what this is referencing or if he's replying to somebody else, but Paquito says, it's the way you move. I remember
No,
dancing
okay.
to this song with my ex-girlfriend and I was hella drunk.
It's the song that plays during that last video. I saw when you posted a bunch of the lyrics.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I saw
Yeah, that very great 90s Killer Instinct jam. Alright, let's keep going as Liu Kang. I'll try to switch characters up because I can actually play as a lot of characters on this game, and pretty well, I think.
LOL God,
Mm-hmm.
did you mod your screens or do you play on the 17-inch?
I
If so, is it good enough, you think?
I answered that one while you were downstairs because I saw it pop up while I was moving the computer around.
Oh, Lewis Chambers. Chris, John D was speaking highly of you in the Arcade1Up weekly stream. Just thought you should know.
Luis, I have a feeling he was talking about the other Chris. Yeah, Twisted Gaming Chris, unfortunately, not me. Unless he said more after I left, but I don't think he was talking about me. I caught that little snippet, and he has never once replied to me in a message, or even read it as far as I can tell, so we'll see how that goes. Jeez, spammer. Oh, that was a glitch.
Keto says nothing beats the original hardware.
Agreed.
Dwayne Burgess, yes, it's been cold, but gives me more reason to work on my mods.
Yeah, I was saying Dwayne's probably... Oh, God. Dwayne is probably dealing with serious cold because he's in Michigan, I believe. I feel like I'm messing that up.
Rikaku says he had to bounce.
Oh, yeah, Rikaku's probably at work, I think. I love Kai's weapon.
Saturn says, I plan on moving to Japan and bringing MK and KI arcade machines and starting an arcade.
I'm sure somebody there must be a fan. There's probably a decent amount of fans there. They just don't get to play it much. Who knows? Maybe they have these games there, like, everywhere for all I know.
BKXC, I've got my ROMs on a separate hard drive, and I think that's the problem. Producer K, the real MVP.
Who said that?
Brian.
Oh, Brian. Because it's so funny he called you K, because that's what most of my
Your
friends call you. Yeah. So I thought, wait a minute, I thought
Brian's
somebody...
a friend.
He is, but I thought like somebody popped in. I was like, uh-oh, who else has known that I'm a nerd now? There we go. Oh, but as far as the ROMs, I don't think it's a problem. Well, I don't know. If it's MAME, they want it to be in the MAME folder, in the ROMs folder, as far as I know. But maybe you're doing something different. Go ahead.
Riley says, speaking of WWF, I miss The Undertaker.
Yeah, I figured he's definitely done. I listened to his Joe Rogan interview. I'm going to switch characters right now, actually, because I really like making a variety here. Or I should just probably do more than one playthrough. I just love this game.
This is a good question. Dragon Punch says, this is a good question. I picked up the WWF WrestleMania PCB. I'm on the hunt for a Project Midway cab to put it into.
Those cabinets seem to be very rare now. I've rarely seen one. I'll say that for sale.
Now, Paquito asks, you can't stream directly from the board? Are you using some sort of JAMA adapter?
Keto, normally I would be streaming directly from the board because in order to play it on an Arcade1Up, you have to change the video signal to HDMI. And so that means I just put a video splitter in there, and I did, and it works all day long if I hook up directly to the Elgato software and start recording it, but as soon as I start streaming it using the OBS link and Streamlabs, that's when I run into problems, and it's very annoying. The video cuts out, and people don't get to see what's happening. And last week's stream was me raging against this thing while I'm trying to play the game, and hopefully you guys aren't missing everything. So this is why I'm now just pointing the camera at the screen again like a hobo. Anyway.
The Accountant 1000. I love MK4 too. I just wish they had a perfect emulation and released for the home console.
So, I think I said it earlier, but about when someone asked if Arcade1Up's ever going to make this. And I wouldn't say no to anything at this point because Code Mystics could be the one to come in and say, we're just going to perfect the emulation. And it may not need that much power if it's been, you know, like, what is it called? Optimized, I guess. You know, to be like, hey, there's no more difficulty emulating this. So, maybe that's the only hope right now, unless somebody who codes for MAME finally gets it together and decides they want this game to work. 11-hit combo. I'm amazed with myself. There it is. Oh, didn't even get to use it.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh! I want to get that combo with the weapon. There we go. Nah.
Lewis Chambers, I love MK4.
Yep, MK4 definitely feels more like Killer Instinct than the, like, especially some of the earlier MK games. Maybe that's why I like this game so much. I didn't really think of it like that. Head's coming off. I'm gonna switch characters probably again soon, because I can't remember his other fatality.
Fatality.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We're almost caught up. Letting it sizzle a little.
Letting it sizzle.
Fight.
Oh, what? That was really interesting. I think I'm already almost a schnock after him. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I'll do it on the next playthrough. I'll play through another time so we could truly see one of the best, worst endings on this game.
Frank Strasser, I love the fatals in the fatalities in MK4.
Agreed. Some of the best in the series, in my opinion. Not a lot of people agree with me on that, though. Oh.
Nikito says, on Liu Kang's winning pose, he looks like he's putting on deodorant.
Yeah. I could see that. He's always doing the arms are flying every which way. Arms akimbo. God, I hate Tanya. I swear that's what he's saying.
Saturn says, Chris, you better come to Japan and give me some recognition.
Yeah. If you're buying the ticket, I may or may not come because I'm a weirdo. I'm not even going to lie and say I'd be there because it's like, oh, that's a long flight. I don't know, man. Then I got to stay in a foreign hotel, which the Japanese folks are very clean people, so who knows. Oh, look, fatality. He's stealing my fatality.
Piquito says, like a hobo, LOL, nah, you're a good man. I was just curious because I remember you streaming this game in HD. It sounds like it's an issue with OBS.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with the OBS link, and I don't know if you need to use the OBS link on Windows, but I'm streaming on a Mac, and you have to use the OBS link, but it's official software, so it's really odd. Really bothers me, though, because I want to stream this game in the best quality, but just can't do it. Wimatanya, or whatever she says. Wimatanya.
Dwayne, my shooter cab is complete except graphics. Graphics can sometimes take time and make and receive. Once 100% complete, I will send photos.
Nice. Yeah, those graphics. Everything's taking a really long time right now, and it's frustrating, but I don't know, people are blaming the virus on everything, and I start to wonder if sometimes they're just like, we can kind of take it easy because we have a good excuse right now. No one's gonna say it's just us being lazy or anything, which I know most times it's not. But I think some companies are really like, oh, it's COVID, I can't get my work done quickly. God, I hate Tanya. I swear that's what he's saying. If anybody cared, I would do a whole video on misheard voices from this game, because I hear all kinds of weird stuff when they're saying things. Love this fatality.
Saturn says, I'll buy the ticket.
Oh, well, that's a very expensive... Then I start having the bad feeling of like, God, I shouldn't accept this. That's a lot of money.
Fatality.
Ooh. I'm going to purposely... I'm going to switch characters.
Zach McDonald, Lady Cag, have you played all those new games in the Star Wars cab? There are so many now.
So he's talking about Decongs. Oh, I picked Kai by accident. The Kibosh. Alright, we'll make this quick. I'll just fix that. But she has not played a lot of them, unfortunately. I've been trying to get her to. Alright, that was quick.
I know I tried the Mario Kart. Well, was the Mario Kart from Dekong?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I tried the Mario Kart, and then... I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the Sonic? Didn't I play
You never
Sonic?
played Sonic. I've been trying to get you to play Sonic. I like it a lot.
I'm pretty sure the first night you loaded it, we had it on there, and I just kind of...
Well, you certainly weren't that interested, I'll tell you that.
At the time, no.
It's a really fun game. I find myself playing that one quite a bit, actually. And it's over.
Riley asks, Chris, do you have a favorite color? Yes, he does. It's royal blue.
Is it?
Well, maybe not as dark as royal blue, but definitely not like a regular primary color blue, but a darker blue.
Sure. I do like blue. Why not?
Everything you pick is always blue.
Well, there you go. So maybe I like blue. I was just telling, who was it? Your friend Leisha. I was just telling her the other day, she asked me if I had a favorite color, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm an adult. No offense to anybody who has a favorite color, but it's something I do not think of as an adult.
Assaulting.
I think the right colors for the right thing makes sense, you know, and I don't know. Shinnok's a pain. You just basically have to try to combo him non-stop, and sometimes he'll let you through, and sometimes he won't. I'm just going to beat it with Scorpion, and then the next playthrough I do want to beat it with... I think we decided it was... Wait, who was it? Jax. Jax is the one who has the amazingly long, really bad ending because it's a string of Sonya's and Jarek's ending, but it's the longest version of all of them. It's so cheesy and weird. Anyway.
Zach McDonald, I don't think I would enjoy having that many games. My OCD would drive me crazy having so many games. I know I wouldn't play.
I can understand that. Oh,
I
God.
think he only did it for Be Calm.
Yeah, I mean, I keep both versions running because I do like a nice simplified version, especially for the misses back there. Because I don't want her getting frustrated, but what I have done is incorporate some of my favorite Kong games into my own playlist. And I keep... The Kong one is installed on a separate drive. Not a lot of people... I don't know. People don't seem to know that you can have multiple Launchbox setups running. So when I want to play something off his, I just quickly go load his, and then I can play whatever, and then when I'm ready to go back to just leaving it running simple, I leave it on mine, so when she wants to walk up and play, she can. I feel like I'm yelling over this game.
It's quite loud.
I'm gonna turn it down after this ending's over. Kai sucks, I just saw that.
Yep.
Go ahead and read that one.
Kai sucks. He's one of the MK Char's characters I hate the most, along with Otru?
Oh, that's one of the new ones. Su Hao, I would assume.
Well, there's another one in there.
Oh, good lord. I'm losing it. I don't see where it is.
Takedo, third.
Oh, Hotaru.
Hotaru, okay.
It's from one of the new Mortal Kombat.
Okay. Let's see.
Jesus, that beer on my Carnival. That's an open beer on the Carnival violation. Your pay's now docked. Keep away from that Mac, too. Jeez.
Jason Rainwater. I miss MK4. I had this for N64 but moved and it was somehow lost. I really wish I had it. I'd play it right now.
Well, Jason, you can always probably just download a Nintendo 64 emulator really easily and play it on your computer. Or get crazy and buy an Arcade1Up cabinet and then stick the arcade board inside, because that's what's inside this, and it's a little over the top, but I love it. I can't have the full size, so I go with these. Alright, I'm gonna turn down the volume really quick.
Frank says, I like the Dreamcast version of MK Gold.
I do too. I don't like the emulation of it. I can't get the... Look at this. 3's fine.
Zach says, producer breaking arcade rules with the beer. I only said it there because I knew it was going to be a while before I picked it up, and...
Well, sure enough, I'll see you reach over while you're reading a comment, and blop, there it goes, and it spills all down inside the arcade, and then sure enough, I have to buy I have to get another new PC. In that case, I'd have to buy it. I'm going to be Shinnok, because I do know his morph moves, and I like him.
Saturn says you should play KI next.
Saturn, I'll play KI next. How's that? I think a lot of people come here to watch me play KI.
Paquito says, I hate Bo Raicho.
Yeah, he sucks.
He was hilarious in that one that we used to play on when PlayStation first got the online play.
He is funny. It's just I don't like him as a character. He's a fat guy that just throws up everywhere.
Well,
he's like your.
Wasn't that Mortal Kombat the first time he appeared? That one that we used to play?
Yeah, I believe so. And it just.
And so it was funny when it came out. But
he's basically Drunkle.
Yeah.
Drunk Uncle. He's rolling all around, throwing up on you and stuff. Okay, I bragged about remembering all the moves, and I don't all of a sudden. I know Rico. I cannot remember who... Oh, Scorpion is...
Riley says,
Sub-Zero.
Chris, you are funny sometimes. I disagree, Riley. He's funny all the time.
Well, she married me, so...
He can't not be funny.
What's the deal with video games? Oh, I forgot I morphed back. Thank you, Riley. I'm glad you find me... Oh, entertaining. And good looking, jeez. I don't think you said that, but I'll take it. Good fatality. Pop your head like a zit.
Brendan S. My 3-year-old wants to play MK4. I guess I'll have to hook it up later.
Yeah. Daddy, I
Turn
can't
off
wait
the
to...
blood.
No, you can't. I don't think so.
On MK4?
Nope.
Oh.
Maybe on the console versions. I don't know. But Daddy, I want to rip this guy's head off. You sound just like me as a child. Oh, okay. Oh wait, I picked Sub-Zero. That's right. I'm not doing as well as I thought I was with Shinnok, I guess. Oh, I'm terrible at Jarek. But I know enough. I can't... Oh, alright, you got his weapon.
H. Simon, 1981. Curious question. What do you think of Mortal Kombat Deception?
So, you may have to remind me, H. Simon, right?
Uh-huh.
You may have to remind me, is that the one that came out, like one of the first PlayStation ones? Because I liked that one. One of the first two, I think, and I really enjoyed those. So, the gameplay's pretty good, but I didn't like that they changed the controls so much, because I liked this old school layout, the 5-button, 6-button layout. But I liked the game because we spent, if that's the one I'm thinking of, we spent a ton of time. She normally doesn't care when I play console games.
Oh, is that the first one that PlayStation 2?
It's one of the first two, I know that much.
That had the online gameplay?
Yeah.
We had to buy that special module to connect to the internet?
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my god, that was so long ago.
But...
And we had to collect, like, the green coins or something.
One of those,
was, like,
yeah.
some sort of treasure hunt or something.
And then you'd go to the crypt and get to open stuff. I actually really liked all that part of it, which I normally don't like in games, but it was always fun, and that may be the one that even had the kart racing game.
I love that. Well, I didn't play it, but, like, I really love, like, Skyrim and Elder Scrolls and stuff like that, so I'm, like, screaming at him the whole time, no, turn around! Go check that corner over there!
She's very obsessive with getting everything picked up in a game.
I like 100% completion.
Yeah, so I liked that game. I liked those first two games. I think the very first one was Deadly Alliance. I think Deception was next. It just came to me. Anyway.
Let's see.
Oh, I gotta do the good fatality. Hold on.
Paquito, what kind of games do you and Lady Cag enjoy playing together the most? Mario Kart, Mortal Kombat, Mario Party?
We really don't play that many games together.
Together, no.
Yeah, I wish...
We compete against each other, mostly on, like, Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true. Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, the Arcade1Up we have modded downstairs. It's not in this room this time. We had it in last weekend, but it's too heavy to be moving that thing very often. And climbing upstairs with it's like, forget it.
Yes, so Simon is saying released in 2004 PS2 game. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
That was the game. The funny thing is we had just, like, we got together in 2004 and we had just moved in together and we had a tiny little love seat and we'd have him and his 3 huge friends over in our tiny 400 square foot apartment
all night
long till like 2 or 3 in the morning, just screaming and laughing our asses off at like this stupid stuff Baraichu would do. And
I'm sure our neighbors hated us. It was our first apartment together. I mean, we had one where we lived with people before, just for a short time, and then we got our own, but nobody ever complained, so we're like, cool, no problem. We had a surround sound system, and we would blast like the bassiest scenes in the middle of the night, just because, like, if there's a problem, they'll say something. They never did. I'm assuming now, after living in another apartment or two after that, I could see that they probably hated our guts. Wait. Uh-oh. I cannot remember his fatality. Let me, I don't have anything to look it up.
Dwayne says, I am slowly working on my Star Wars trilogy. I will have certain cosmetic features on this tab I have not seen anywhere else. This is going to be a fun mod.
I like the sound of that.
I'm curious. Oh wait, Star Wars trilogy is the newer one, right?
Yeah, the one that you have in your Star Wars Arcade1Up.
Cool.
That's the one that I think most younger gamers love that one because they grew up with it. But yeah, it's a good game. Ugh. Every time Jax does that move, I swear he's saying yabo yabo ya. I could go on forever about this game.
Jason Have you guys played MK Shaolin Monks? That game is so much fun.
We played a little of that, but by that point I think I'd moved on to like really getting into Halo and all that, so I didn't play the PlayStation as much. Again, we'd have the friends over and we'd play like 4-player online Halo all night. Uh-oh. Oh, that came in under the wire.
Oh, I remember Zombie Liu Kang.
Yep.
Keto, I love Conquest Mode and Deception. I remember looking like crazy on how to unlock Zombie Liu Kang. I remember that.
I know we did eventually.
Yep.
I don't remember how. I hardly remember that game at this point. I just remember really enjoying it. We definitely got our money's worth out of that one.
Especially that online module you had to
Yes.
buy.
PlayStation 2 didn't have an online or a modem built in. We had to buy one. And then I just bought an Xbox and stopped playing PlayStation for the most part because Live was so much better at the time. You know, it really beat PlayStation at the time. Oh, tricky. Kunchi.
Round 2. Fight.
So after this playthrough, it's Killer Instinct, by the way, if everybody's ready for some KI. What? That was really odd.
H. Simon says, in Conquest Mode and Deception, you figure out who Damashi really is by the time you go to Outworld because he talks badly about Shao Kahn.
There it is. I was too close. So Quan Chi steals your fatality. One of his fatalities is to do the fatality of somebody else. Ooh, I'm gonna have to sit back down for KI. My feet are starting to hurt, I just realized. Oh, I wish I knew his fan fatality. I love that one. Just block everything, I guess. I'll take that mallet, sir. Poison donut. Poison donut. I was hoping you could look up. Nah, it's too late.
Ooh, Brendan S. with a $5 super
What?
chat.
Thank you, Brendan.
Tell Little B he can't play MK4 until he eats his chicken noodle soup.
Little who? B?
Little B.
See, I thought you were talking about me for a second. Well, yeah. Well, Little B, you really got to finish that chicken noodle soup because you cannot possibly beat up a bunch of dudes in Mortal Kombat without having a good meal in you. So please finish that chicken noodle soup. If that's all it took for me to get to play Mortal Kombat 4, I would eat 3 chicken noodle soups. But once you're older, you'll enjoy eating way more like most adults. Terrible fatality, I'm sorry. It's kind of crappy. Angle's cool, but it ends...
H. Simon says, I love the fatality in the prison stage.
I do too, and I wish I knew it, or I would have done it. I know it with Scorpion for sure, but I don't memorize all these. Oh, I gotta play as Sonya. Wait, no, Jax. Jax. I hope this is right, because I want to play this ridiculous ending for you guys. I gotta brush up on his moves, though. Okay, I'm remembering already. Look at that.
Zach says, my wife loves MK Armageddon because it had the racing minigame. So it was Armageddon that had the minigame.
Okay,
and
yeah.
it was Deception that we really liked.
I liked the minigame, or the racing.
I don't really remember Armageddon much.
You probably stopped watching it with me, I think.
Yeah.
All of Jax's metal sounds when he beats you up is pretty funny. Clank, clank. Let's hope I can beat Shinnok with him, because I really don't know his moves that well.
What did you order from eBay?
Oh, it's more buttons.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You guys will be seeing a video on that next week. And I'll have more stuff to talk about with that anyway, because he's sending extra stuff again. I really like what he's doing with that coin door, but we'll talk about that. I'll talk about that next week's stream.
Is that one you showed me? The
Yep.
print thing?
Yeah, the coin door thing with the buttons, but anyway, no one will know what I'm talking about. I mean, they probably would if I talked about it enough, but might as well wait, let you guys watch the video, and then we'll talk about it next week.
Frank says, I hated the create the fatality in Armageddon, otherwise it was a good game.
I agree. It sounded so cool. It's like, oh, you can do your own fatalities now? This is amazing, but it's pretty weak, actually. Speaking of weak, I am losing and I'm dead. Not that great with Jax, though. Never been good with Jax across any of the games. I don't know why. He's got a different playstyle, I guess. I'll just stick to doing these combos, which always works against Shinnok anyway. Ooh! Gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Keto said, I loved the puzzle mode in there. It was really funny.
Again, I like that one too. I forgot about it, but when you say it, I do remember that. It was like playing, almost like Tetris with Dr. Mario, I guess.
Was that in the Armageddon one?
I think so.
Okay.
That one had a lot of stuff in it. I remember thinking, this feels like a $120 game. Or a $100 game back then. They weren't 60, I guess. There was a lot in that game, though. Here we go. I'm going to shut up. We're not going to read any questions during this amazing, horribly bad ending. I'm going to step off so I don't... Well, no, I'll stay here. Why not?
Jarek, Shinnok is dead. The good guys won. You're coming back with me.
Never, Sonya. I agreed to help defeat Shinnok, not turn myself into the Special Forces. The Black Dragon, live on!
Great voice acting.
The Black Dragon died with Kano. You're the last one, Jarek.
Never!
You see the big ERG! Now it's not over yet, so everybody take it easy.
This is Lieutenant
Oh, this
Sonya
is the one
Blade.
that continues. Okay.
Don't laugh and spit at me.
This is Major Briggs. Come in. Sonya, this is Jax. Are you there? Going somewhere, Jarek?
Yes.
Jax! I thought you were going to thought I was, what, dead? Like my partner you just tossed off the cliff? I'm sorry, Jax. Please, don't drop me. Wait, I promise. Too late, Jarek. You can't drop me. You have to uphold the law. You have to arrest me. Wait, this is brutality. You can't do it. Wrong, Jarek. This is not a brutality. This is a fatality.
This is one of the best endings, I think, throughout the entire series. It's so bad, it's good. I mean, the voice acting, no offense, I always wondered, did they purposely make it bad? Or was, like, Sonya voiced by Mike Boone? Well, Mike Boone's wife. Ed Boone's probably brother, so his sister-in-law. She just needed a job, you know, but it's like, the Black Dragon, live on! It's so good. Zach, I saw Zach's comment.
Yeah, well,
Okay, well, read a few more before I switch over to
you
KI.
said I'm not reading any more, and that
Well,
came
until-
in like right before
Until
that.
it was over. Okay, I didn't know it came in before it. Okay.
Saturn says I'm ready for some KI. Zach
Alright.
says I'm excited for this best MK4 ending coming up.
Well, you just got it.
Dwayne asks, do you have a spot picked out to place that Arcade1Up KI?
No, maybe in the bedroom. We'll see. I don't know.
No.
I don't know where we're gonna put it.
Next
We'll figure
to my
it out.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Ugh. I guess I don't know. Maybe I'll put it up here for a little while, at least initially.
Or I thought we could get rid of the couch in the bedroom and put the chair and a table.
Okay, now you're talking. I feel like this is a trap. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to switch to KI, so if you want to watch Killer Instinct, please hang out, wait a couple minutes, and I'll be right back. Let's do some more awesome KI2 music, and I'll be back in 2 minutes or so. Here we go. Okay. Let me turn this down. Oh, it started over again, so I went too long.
Is this low enough?
Yeah. It's very hard to move all this stuff, so I apologize if I'm late sometimes coming back. Okay. Even with the help of the old producer.
What do you need?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get my stool for this one, so let me move this again, actually. Uh-oh, almost ripped my Mac. Okay. Oh boy. I do have a blue stool, so maybe that is my favorite color. I got the blue because it matched Killer Instinct, though. Okay. Feel like I'm sitting a little close. Ugh. All right. I'm gonna get this right one of these days. Oh, I need to turn it down a little. I'm gonna start off with some TJ combo. I did record a kind of like a tutorial for playing as Saberwolf. My plan is to release some videos that are going to be teaching you guys who don't know how to play KI some of the basics and then some of the harder stuff too. It's very hard to pull that off though, so I'm not sure when I'll ever release that, but it feels very difficult to explain this stuff. Especially when you're trying to do it and say what you're doing, that's the hard part. Ooh.
Saturn says Sonya deserved that for being trashy in the first 3.
Sonya. She sounded a little trashy. Again, no offense to the voice actress.
Saturn.
Ah! Sorry.
Cool Gore's theme is my favorite KI2 theme.
It's a pretty good one. Actually, man, KI2 music's really good, actually.
Adidas 1984, I'm here and I'm watching while about to hit the sack in Disney World. Oh, jelly.
Jeez, Disney World.
This is like deserted.
Yeah, I guess that's the time to go.
Everyone I see goes like, that says that they go, is like, I didn't wait in a single line, got to do whatever I wanted, it was the best.
That sounds great, but I don't know if I'd want to travel to get there right now.
Riley says KI has beautiful music.
I agree.
Woo! Adidas is going to Hollywood Studios tomorrow. I can't remember, is Disney World California or Florida?
I can't keep him straight, so he's going to have to tell you. This is so bad. I got to fix this stool.
Keto says KI music for me is Orchid's theme.
It is really good. It feels good coming through the cabinet with the subwoofer inside here, too. I love that little short combo that's very effective. I'm gonna get a combo breaker, but let's just do it. Wow, maybe not. He went that way. I'm gonna try to set it up for the big ultra. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, I can't ever nail it. I even had the extra hit initially, too.
LOL God, not happening. 1 versus 1, Mrs. Cag.
Oh. Yeah, she's not a big KI fan.
I love KI. I love the game. I just do not know how to play it. I don't know anything about combos. I don't know anything about
I have taught you
and all that.
how to do Orchid's flip kick thing, so you can help me get high scores at arcades. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, combo breaker. Now I'll have the 3 extra hits at the end, which is very helpful. God, he will not back off. How you like that? Oh, now you're stunned, huh? Take that. This might be the stage where I actually pull off his biggest ultra I can do, at least. I can never... It's so hard to nail that last hit. I'm going to get a combo breaker. Ew, man, I was so close. Now I don't have the extra 3 hits I need. Oh, well. Still tried to make it happen. I want to make this happen. Oh, my God.
What are you looking at me for?
I see stuff coming in.
I know, I'm...
Game Dude said, what's up? 20 minutes ago.
No.
I'm gonna have to fire the producer and just do my own comments again. She's texting.
I'm producing.
You're texting.
No. Game Dude says, what's up?
I heard that. I saw that one. Hi, Game Dude.
Brendan S. Maybe record and have a close-up of your hands and slow it way down.
Brendan, I did record my hands this time from a top-down view, or as top-down as I could get it. It's hard to angle that and still be able to play, but yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure at the end because there's no way I can explain Saberwolf's 35-hit, kind of glitchy ultra combo without doing it very slowly and voice over it. I am gonna switch characters here in a minute because I'm sure it gets repetitive watching me fail at this ultra that I'm trying to pull off.
Zach says, I looked it up. The console MKS has different mini games. The one had a Tetris-like game, and one had chess, and one had racing. I remember
Chess.
the Tetris.
Yeah,
I think in the
it reminds me of Dr. Mario more than Tetris, but yeah.
Yeah. Frank says the Orchid music in KI2 is my favorite.
Also really, really good. Oh, good. She's stunned.
Keto, do you know how to make TJ roll again during a combo? It's easy. It's just all about timing. Can you do it right after a linker? Any KI experts here might know what I'm talking about.
I don't know that I've done that, actually. I could try. Let's try now, because I'll switch characters after that, probably. Let's see. Let me get a combo breaker while I'm doing this so I can try his big ultra again. There we go. Oh, hold on. Ah. Oh my God. Alright, let's try this again. Nope, I messed that up. See, he always does that one, though, so I don't really know. I think I did the wrong button, actually, though.
Saturn says I'm really good at KI. Paquito, I'm up to a 48-hit ultra with breakers. With which character?
Yeah, I can do that with Orchid, but no one else.
H. Simon, Killer Instinct was made by Midway, was it not?
It was technically made by, of course, Rare. They made the game and everything, Rare and Nintendo, but Midway distributed it. They put the arcade cabinet out. So yeah, they made the arcade cabinet. One more try. I don't think I could do what I think it was Paquito was talking about. I realized I just messed up horribly too, because I gotta get that combo breaker and I can't do that quick enough myself. Let's see. Oh wait.
Lady Cag, LOL.
Got it.
Hello, goodbye. I am terrible at this game. Awesome night.
Well, you could always get better at it. Maybe my tutorial videos will help you. Hello, goodbye, right?
Paquito, you have to charge it.
So charge it. Well, do the roll first, and then you keep charging it. I don't want to try right now because I want to try to do this big killer combo really quick.
Frank, me either. I would love a crash course vid. I like both games, but never learned them.
Let me try what Paquito is saying. So I'm charging now.
Paquito says you have to look closely at TJ's feet as he does one step back, then do the roll move.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Quickness.
Oh. I'm screwing it up. I'll have to do that off air because I feel like I'll be here forever. I'm going to try this, even though I don't think I'm going to get it. I hate to be negative, but... Yep, still glitched, but...
Saturn says Killer Instinct was made by Rare, but Nintendo owned it in Midway, and Nintendo had to deal with Midway, and so Rare made the game. Nintendo owned the license and did the marketing, but Midway put it out.
Very good. Very good. Just what am I trying to say? Very good words on that. I feel stupid right now. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but that's exactly it. Because they also made Cruisin' USA at the time. So yeah, I'm gonna try to play as Glacius for a little bit, which may be a mistake with how late it is in the ladder. What's up?
I'll get to it. Keto says it has to be right after a linker only.
Okay. I'll try it when I'm just playing around in here myself. Nailed it.
Riley says, Chris, you should get Lady Cag a Colorado Avalanche jersey. I had a Colorado Avalanche starter jacket like an OG gangster back in the 90s.
You know,
it was even the one that was the full front, like it didn't zip up, it was a pullover, and it had the unipocket in the front with like the big Velcro pouch on the front. I was balling back then.
Fly AF, as the kids say.
Fly AF.
You know, everyone was afraid of those really white girls from Denver. Their gangster selves. She'll pop a color changing pen in your
Yeah, exactly. A gel pen.
There you go.
A jelly roll.
She'll put one in your jelly roll, Tubby.
Well, the jelly
Oh,
roll
I messed
was
up.
the brand of pens that was all the rage in the 90s.
I messed up my initials. I put CQK. I do this all the time. Now I gotta quit.
Dwayne says she is producing texts. LOL.
There you go, Dwayne. Dwayne can see you, I think, back there. I look back, she's having a ball on her phone.
Zach McDonald, Lady Cag, I think you might have a case in a hostile workplace lawsuit. I agree, Zach.
Nope. I'll just send you packing. Ooh, man. Oh.
Busting my balls over here.
Yeah, we were watching Goodfellas. I'm busting your balls. Go get your shine box.
Frank, the starter jackets. Everyone had those. I couldn't afford one. Well, the funny thing is, I was a foster kid when I was younger, and like we never had anything. And for some reason, I don't know if we were sponsored by somebody, but I had 2 starter jackets. One was an Avalanche one. Are you laughing at me?
I was just thinking you probably had the knockoffs. They were the
No, they were real starter
No, they were
jackets.
mistakes. You know, like they were from, what's it called? Marshalls. They were farter jackets. Anyway, go ahead.
For some reason, and I've never ever, I knew anything about them, but I had a Blue Devils one too. I can't even remember the Duke Blue Devils or something like that. But I had the Avalanche one and the Blue Devils one, but that one was a zip-up coat. But I had that Avalanche starter coat.
Guys, I hope I don't lose right here. I'll be very mad.
Saturn.
Oh my God.
Gangsta Theme is my second favorite KI song.
Whose theme?
Gangsta Theme.
Oh, that may be the street level one. That was embarrassing. I just got destroyed.
Zach McDonald, man, starter jacket. That is a flashback.
I had a Dallas Cowboys one. I carried my 9 in it.
Your 9-inch skateboard.
Oh, I forgot I'm not playing 2 players. I didn't have a... What?
You said you carried I carried
Oh,
my
okay.
9
I was
when
gonna
you were a kid, so what else would be 9 inches?
Well... Definitely not that. That was some innuendo, kids. I don't like doing her combos now because I can't do the biggest one when I'm just playing the AI because you have to kind of, set it up perfectly otherwise. This combo, though, this one right here will get you through any tough character on this game. Let's do a big ultimate combo. Why not?
Riley says, I hope you guys get a Jets and Avalanche jersey. LOL.
Maybe, probably not, unfortunately. But I'm not a jersey guy. I'm sorry. I got all the jersey wearing out of my system when I was a kid, wearing my Jordan jersey with a t-shirt underneath because that's how school made you wear it.
Keto says, I'll make a quick video on how to do it so you can check it out and practice it.
Definitely do that because I'm always interested in getting better combos.
Frank says, starter jacket, New Era hat, and Nike Air was the hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I was that goofy fat white kid who had a White Sox cap because Dr. Dre wore it and I thought I was cool. It's like, I'm sure like some real gangster guy saw me and was like, look at this fool. Bobby Hill over here. Dang. Oh, I'm talking too much. I'm not playing well anymore. I really love the sparks. I could do this. I like when you get the battle. The sparks always really blew me away as a kid. Like, how are they doing this graphic? Oh, I didn't mean to do the ultra. Anyway.
Riley says, I have 2 Winnipeg Jets sweatshirts.
Nice.
Leroy says, holy crap, you are good at KI.
I'm not even doing that good right now, but thank you, Leroy. Alright, Leroy, you made me want to show off. I'm going to do her 48 hit ultra because I feel like that display of an ultra was pretty sad.
Saturn says, when I could do a 90 plus hit combo in KI Gold, I felt like the stuff.
Yeah. Although I rarely was ever able to do that. Oh, I just missed it. That's a pretty good killer combo, though.
Zach says, I got some charity stuff when I was a kid, Lady Cag. I got some New Kids on the Block flip-flops. I remember one time...
Oh, what am I doing? I'm not even paying attention now.
You know, because, like, I was in foster care. I wasn't, like, adopted. Like, my mom is my mom. I wasn't, you know, sent to another family or anything. But I was in foster care a couple of times. And I remember one time... I'm a little young for New Kids on the Block. They weren't my thing. But I remember, like, because you're given... When you're in foster care, like, when you need help with, like, food and stuff like that, you're just given what's kind of not selling. And I remember one of the things that we got was New Kids on the Block toothpaste. And I always thought it was really weird because everybody thought it was cool and I had no idea what it meant. Like, I knew it was a band, but
you weren't down with In Cotby?
No, I was not.
I always see it like that and I'm like, I don't know what that means, but go ahead.
I always thought it was hilarious, but yeah. But yeah, I'm a little too young for New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, I knew who they were as a kid, but I didn't. I knew they had that song because Michelle, my cousin I had a female cousin live down the street from me, so I got to hear lots of that stuff. But she was even really young for that. Now that I think about it. What? Oh, I'm blocking the door, and now the producer has to use the bathroom. This stream is now a fire hazard, by the way. Can't get out the door if we tried.
Zach says, the way you talked about getting random stuff really brought back that memory. I was born in 86, so I don't know them well either.
Well, Zach's right around your age then.
Yeah, I was born in 85, Zach.
I'm gonna turn the Saberwolf into a frog and then squish him. It's a very odd finisher.
Says, my mom bought me a New Kids on the Block belt and made me wear it to school. I hated my life that day.
You keep your favorite boys right near your junk, bro? I don't know why I'm putting credits in, but just in case. I'm pretty good at beating Spinal now. Oh, especially with this combo. This combo beats anybody. I have a video on this combo if you're new to the channel and you want to know how to do this. It's super easy and it's very, very effective. Unbreakable, too. It appears to be, at least.
Saturn says, I got my first kiss from my babysitter's daughter.
Hey! That started off interesting at first, like, uh-oh, babysitter. But you were molested, sir. That's kind of interesting. I don't even remember who I guess I don't know, maybe Annie?
You had a babysitter?
No!
What?
Baby, I know, I'm saying the first kiss thing. It was a chick named, oh, well, there we go. Now we're in two-player mode.
Really? When was that?
Middle school. It was like the first kind of real girlfriend.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't think you ever told me about her.
You're not missing much.
Was it Jenna your first real girlfriend?
No.
No?
Technically Annie.
Oh, okay. We'll
We don't
talk
need
about
to-
this later.
Oh, that's right. This doesn't work against Glacius, I've found. Boom! That's the combo. Well, part of the combo I want to show you guys when I do my video. But see, you can't... For some reason, you can't get this extra hit and roll into the next one against Glacius and Thunder, I found. Also, I'm going to tell you guys how to do this one. Which is very, very effective because it leaves them stunned, and then you can do this super easy combo that does that, and you just keep going from there. I'd say I'm probably the most deadly with Saberwolf. What am I doing? So this will be a 34 hit if I land everything properly. Should be a 35, but you can't do it against him. Alright, good enough. 34. Oh, and I probably should have mentioned in my video, which I guess I could still go back and do it. Saberwolf is very good at beating Idol. Oh, get that howl in there. There we go.
Game Dude, I remember starter, of course. I come from the days of cut-up shirts and Hawaiian shorts.
Really? When was that? I did have a Hawaiian shirt on as a kid in that picture, remember?
Yes.
I just thought of that. I was too young to dress myself, so I didn't pick it. But... Uh-oh.
Zach McDonald, my first kiss was at a middle school dance listening to Angel by Shaggy.
Mr. Lover. I know it's not the song, but... I don't even remember that song now. Hand cam still working. Jazz hands, it's working. Had trouble with the hand camera last week. Everything was going wrong last weekend.
Early 80s. Yeah, that sounds very early 80s.
See, and I was born in '83, and that picture was taken before I could dress myself, so that makes sense. So, beating Idol with Saberwolf is easy because you can stun him quite easily. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but it worked. Just stay away from him, hit him low if he gets too close, or do that move, but it doesn't always stun him, I guess. Now I'm stuck in the corner, which is never good. Oh, come on.
Riley says, I hope to get a kiss from my WWE crush.
Good luck with that, Riley. You gotta really start putting in some work to probably get that. Look at this Ultra on Idol. Oh, I can't believe it even hit him there. Well, that was fun. I'll keep going if you guys want to see more KI. I mean, whatever you want to do. Who are you talking to back there?
It's just my friends.
Yeah.
My Star Wars friends. We're caught up on the chat. Cool kill is the last thing.
Thank you, Jorge. It's Jorge, right? I can see it.
Jorge Rodriguez.
Nice. I don't know. I'm assuming he was talking about the fatality, which I do like. It's the nut stab, but it's very violent. I actually forgot, but this game is rated T for teen, I think. Totally forgot about that till today. He almost looks like an ape right there. I need to take some footage of this and actually brighten it up. You know, change the brightness really high and see if you can see what his face looks like. Beautiful music at the end. I'm going to let it play. And you get to hear that awesome soundtrack. I gotta stand up.
Saturn says you forgot me. Uh-oh.
Huh?
What did we forget? Oh, I wore Hawaiian shirts and sunglasses and played KI, man. I was cool.
Hawaiian shirts and sunglasses. I feel like that's a very California outfit. Or Hawaii. But, you know. Sorry, I realized I had the music really loud. But
Earth Monster AZ, you're a beast at KI. Dang.
well, thank you. I don't usually toot my own horn, but I think I'm very good at KI. I can't wait to battle people online.
Frank, only time I've seen many Hawaiian shirts was from Spirit Day, where that was the specific day.
I get that. Never participated in that stuff, I don't think. That was a bad
Game
student.
Dude says my crush was Christy Brinkley.
Oh, okay. So Game Dude, I can't remember. I don't know how old that makes you, but I feel like that gives you a certain age range.
A-Tran Fanatic, Hey Killer in chat.
Hey, A-Tran Fanatic? I don't see it.
It's way up there.
Oh, well,
A bunch of stuff came in. All
hey, A-Tran Fanatic.
Dwayne says, don't call your wife Orchid in your sleep, Chris.
I don't think I'll do that. I'm wondering what she's got under that outfit, if she's killing people with them.
Zach says, my first crush was the teacher in Billy Madison.
We looked up that lady recently, and I was surprised to see who it actually was, but I can't remember her name now. Remember we looked her up, or we were like, oh, she was the teacher in that. Ooh, I'm not that great with Jago, by the way. I'm just messing around at this point.
H.S. Simon, or H. Simon, yes he does. He asks, curious question for your hubby. Does he know about the EJB menu?
Absolutely.
In Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, actually, earlier when I said I think Arcade1Up hates me and that's why they don't talk to me, it's because I made a whole video telling people how to access them. And then that left a lot of broken Arcade1Ups because of a problem with their hardware, or their software, potentially. So yeah, I definitely know about that one. I was actually posting videos before they even came out, the cabinets, and saying, hey guys, you're probably going to be able to change the difficulty because when you go into the EJB menu, not everyone knows once you're in there, you can trick the game into dropping you into the regular service menus, so you can actually change the difficulty and do all kinds of extra stuff you can't normally do in the EJB menu. I don't do that in arcades. I'll go into the EJB menu, but I'm not trying to like get caught tampering with their machine. But if I can't remember what it is, I think you do a hardware test, and it will then drop back into the regular service menu instead of going back to the EJB menu. It's funny.
Saturn says, for an Arizonian, I dress like a Californian.
Interesting.
Game Dude says he was born in 1970.
Oh, okay. So Game Dude's older than us by a little bit there.
Yeah. A Grand Fanatic, my crush in high school was Cindy Crawford.
Ah, all right. I can see that. I don't know. I never was that into her, but I don't know.
RCHLO4, don't work me. The best main version for micro sound errors. Any recommendations? i5 9400F and 1660 Super.
What?
You'll have to look that one on the screen.
I'm trying to. It's like it sounded like you were just saying a bunch of words.
5, 6, 7, 8. He's got the little emoji of a dude with a beard. So you can see it.
Don't work. I'm sorry, I don't know. I wish I was a little better with Jago. I want to do his card drop fatality before I switch.
Brendan says my first crush was Sharon Stone in Total Recall.
I don't know if I've ever seen that movie, which is weird now that I think about it. I remember her in Casino, but probably going to be watching that again soon after we watch Goodfellas today. You got to complete the Scorsese gangster series.
Frank Strasser says I bricked an Ultra Mortal Kombat 3 cab at Fun Spot doing it last year.
Oh, a real one?
Wee.
That's interesting. Maybe that's way riskier than I thought, but I've been in it many times, and even when my MK2 was stock, I went in it and purposely tried to break it because I knew I was going to mod it, but couldn't get it to happen. I did all kinds of stuff. I messed with settings you probably shouldn't. I ran all kinds of tests. Nothing broke. There's a whole video on it, actually. It's old, but it's there. Oh, I guess I'll do the same then. I'm just messing around now, so. If you guys... I'll probably want to play some light gun games before I wrap this up, because I like it. Ugh, can't get this combo right again.
A-Tran Fanatic says he was born in 74.
74? So you're 9 years older than me. So you probably have a whole different set of games you like. It's always funny how the different era you grew up in really makes a difference about what games you care about the most.
Jorge Rodriguez says bye.
Bye, Jorge. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, barely got that one.
Chris, did you just have a stroke?
Possibly. Trying to read that comment, I think. Is that what it is? I don't want to play as...
Zach says that was your first video I watched. Can I break my MK cap?
Yeah, I'm sure I looked like a jerk judging by it. People are like, God, I just want to buy one and he's trying to break it. It's like, I don't need it anymore. Anyway. I did keep the hardware, though. I've always thought about maybe somehow making it into like a little portable, kind of almost portable version of the game, but I don't know. We'll see. Oops. Here we go. Here we go.
Saturn says Jago had an aneurysm. Huh?
Oh. Yeah, he kind of always does.
Frank says they had to come reset it last week.
Oh, okay. At least it was able to be fixed then.
Kelly Mura says hell yeah.
Kelly.
Kelly, Kellie.
Oh, okay. Kel, maybe? I was going to say, how many female viewers of this channel do we have? That'd be interesting to know. I know it's low. I can see the stats on YouTube, which kind of sucks, but either way.
Atran Fanatic. I'm all over the map from Atari 2600 to the PS4 and everything in between.
Nice.
I have had over 30 consoles.
Wow.
I have also modded 2 Arcade1Up's so far with Dell PCs, a Frogger, and Space Invaders.
Jeez. Wait, I'm guessing you turned him into something else then. I'm going to try to do some of his infinite combo. I'm not good enough with him to do it, but let's
Riley
try
says,
it.
I am happy I found your videos.
Well, I'm glad you did too, Riley. You're always there to support the channel, which is very nice.
H. Simon, I was born in 1981, so I grew up playing games like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, but wasn't into Killer Instinct that much.
Well, I get that. Who said that? Atran?
No, H. Simon.
H. Simon. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. It's a game I could see being visually impressed by, but if you don't know how to play it, it probably is very frustrating. I'll be Thunder.
Kelly Mura, I got 4 Supreme MK4 units. If anyone is interested, I know most people despise them. I can't wait for KI to release on 1UP. No release date still yet. Release date yet still, right?
Yeah, as far as I know, no release date. I wouldn't expect it till nearly the end of the year, I'm thinking. By the way, 4 Supreme units? Is that what he was saying?
Yeah, I've got 4 Supreme MK units. I'm assuming, like,
yeah, I know what he's talking about. No, the special edition one that everyone talked crap about, but they're already worth like a stupid amount of money, and they already cost more than the normal arcade one. That's why I'm thinking 4. Would you rob a truck, man?
And he says, I'm a dude actually just signed under one of my alts for capture harvesters. Kelly.
Okay. I'm forgetting. Okay, I know it now.
Game Dude, I am old, but I come from the arcade era, late 70s to early 80s.
Nailed that. Old, but come from the late 70s, early 80s. Okay. I didn't get into arcades really until, I didn't really pay attention to them until Mortal Kombat 1. And that was what really set me off, but then I saw KI. When KI came out, I was hooked forever, I think, at that point. Anyway, go ahead. If anything else is there.
Yep. Atran Fanatic. The Frogger is a custom 2-player with original graphic art from the original cabinet, and my Space Invaders is a custom 4-player looking for original graphic-wise for now. Looking original graphic-wise for now.
That's really cool.
Kelly says, I run bots hard Velox hit.
What?
I don't know.
Wait, I can't. I'm trying to find it.
Third up. I run bots hard.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm too old to get that one. I don't know.
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. Agreed.
I'm a dude playing a dude.
I'm a dude who's playing a dude who's playing another dude.
There you go.
I think he says guy, but...
Let me back up a little more.
Saturn, I think Chris will agree. I love... Oh, wait. I thought it said A, but he says, I love Good Burger. Is that the Nickelodeon Good Burger with Keenan and Kel, or...
I really don't know.
Burger?
I love burgers. Clearly. Good burgers, at least. Which is funny. Alright, time to play
he's saying that's how he got so many of the arcades.
That's why he loves good. I'm confused.
He runs Kelly. I run bots.
Oh, I got bots. Duh. Okay, so you can buy them. I get it. Okay. Well, geez, you're probably. I don't know. I didn't tell you this, Christine, but I looked up I watched Cool Toys video where he reviewed the Star Wars pinball, and I was like, man, I really want that now. Especially since I think you would actually like it, even though you want the real thing. But clearly, we can't buy the real thing right now. Anyway, and I was thinking, like, God, I wonder if they're for sale anymore. Of course they aren't. I went and looked. You can't find them. But I was just thinking, like, I'm never quick enough to catch these pre-orders they do. You know, I'm usually working, and my work requires me to not be in a house usually, or in my house, or in an office. And I don't usually check my phone much during the day, so anyway, it's very annoying. Like, everyone always gets all the pre-orders, and I'm going to miss out. That's why I'm worried I'm going to miss out on KI, really.
Atran Fanatic. Both cabinets are running with launch box, big box on the front end with tons of games, mostly arcades and some console.
Wow.
And yes, they were talking about the Nick movie, the Good Burger with Keenan and Kel.
Okay, see, I was almost too old by that point. I think I was too old by that point to watch much of that. So I know what you're talking about, but I probably saw half of it one time. Whoa.
Riley says you're playing as a flaming hot Cheeto.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, actually. Oh, wow, I'm getting destroyed here.
X-Juice Man says howdy.
Hey, X-Juice Man, I think you were here last week. I just realized we've been going over 2 hours already, so I'm going to probably wrap up this play and then switch to the light gun cabinet for a little bit, and then I'm getting in the hot tub.
Zach says the chats on your streams have gotten better and better, talking crushes and starter jackets. Lady Kag has raised the quality. She needs a raise.
She almost had one until she started texting during the whole thing. I'm just messing with you.
I'm still doing my duties.
Oh, she really got that quickly.
Game Dude says Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Omega Race, Dragon's Lair, Kangaroo, and Popeye are some of the first games I played in the arcades as a kid. Whoa, those are some old games.
Yeah, I've played a few of them, but it's just something about not being from that era, so I see them and I'm like, well, I'll just go play the newer ones. I can appreciate them, though. Of course, like Donkey Kong's a cool game. It's just, those games were much more punishing, too. I mean, we think MK's punishing, but those older games, like, once you were done, you're done. And, like, you got to keep trying to work your way to the top, so it becomes repetitive sometimes. And it's hard to enjoy them, I think.
Kelly Mura says, do you think KI will sell out uber fast, as in seconds or minutes?
I don't know how their other ones have gone, but I think it's going to be within minutes, probably.
Saturn says,
and I'll probably miss it.
Good Burger is on Netflix if you want to check it out. Oh, that's cool.
I don't think Christine would watch it.
Well, no, I love Keenan and Kel. I remember all that was my
like that show.
Favorite show. And one of my favorite skits on there was Kel when he would do Repairman, man, and then he'd just wreck everything.
Yep. I do remember all that, but I didn't see the movie.
Dimber with vital information for your everyday life.
That was pretty good.
That's Slade. And like even as a kid, because they're older than me, but like as a kid, even like it's Slade. I loved that show so much.
Yep.
Anyway,
it was good.
HRAN Fanatic, I also have trackballs and spinners that I can connect to them, and even able to hook up steering wheels, fight sticks, etc.
That's the way to do it. I'm actually looking for a trackball for the Carnival cabinet so I can play some trackball stuff, but I don't know what I can buy that I can fit in there. That's been the biggest problem so far. Ooh, a little fire touch. Excuse me, fire touch there. Oh, I thought I was on the other side of him.
For Hondo, jump kick and mid-air tiger? Question mark?
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it now, but let's try. Hold on.
Earth Monster AZ, the only thing that bugs me with the Arcade1Up pinball machines is the low resolution and size of the play field. I really want the 8T Games pinball machine, but can't get either one at game.
Yeah, I know. I get the problems with the smaller screen, but I don't have a lot of room. Huh?
You might have to build one.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I'd love to build one, but I don't think we're going to do that.
Frank says, Bag and Zag and Barry! All that.
Wasn't it Keenan as an old guy, like, getting mad at the young kids? Which is so funny, because I had a substitute teacher that was an old guy, like, and he was, like, comically, the old, like, stereotype, it's hard to, old black guy. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's true. He would say...
No, he wasn't that old.
He wasn't?
No, I know Repairman looked old, but Zag and Bag and Barry was... Yes, he looked... I don't know if you can look behind you. He had the suspenders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
younger.
I just picture him doing, like, his old man voice that Keenan does through, like, even SNL now, but, I don't know, I had that teacher that he would always say, I don't want no sagging, bagging, and dragging. He was a substitute teacher, and we dreaded him. He's the one,
The pen, paper, and pencil?
Yeah, he's like, you need to have your book, pen, paper, pen, pencil. He'd, like, say all kinds of crazy stuff, but, man, I hated that guy just because he made me do work.
But he was a very good teacher. teacher.
Oh, he was unbelievable. And then one day I was driving down the street and we found his checkbook in the middle of the street.
Yeah, that was when we went together.
This was just a couple years ago even, and I was like, wait a minute, I know that name. And we went back to give it to him. We found, his house address was on there, and I drove up and I was like, I was like, hey, I found this, and he's like, oh my God, thank you, and all that. I was like,
the car had been broken into.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, you were my substitute teacher, and I hated you at first, but my grade went from like a D to an A with you, and because my teacher was having a baby, so I was like dreading. I was like, I can't survive 4 weeks with this guy. He's terrible. He's so mean. But he wasn't mean. He was just like, do your work, quit messing around, and quit, keep your pants up. I mean, that guy was amazing. He should have been just like a full-time teacher, probably. They should make movies about this guy. Sorry.
Kevin Leonard, finally caught one of your streams, but I'm just on a 10-minute break at work.
Ah, Kevin. Well, I normally don't. I didn't plan to go this late, so you... Ooh, I barely got that. So you look at his eyes. It's boing. Anyway, so I'm glad you got to at least see some of it.
Kelly says, if I'm wanting to go crazy on my personal Supreme MK cab, what are the absolute best joysticks I can get? I have octagonal plates or whatever the 4-pound springs, but joystick-wise, which would?
Well, the absolute best, in my opinion, that's what I put in all my cabinets, is HAP. Now, they're not just going to be plug and play for the most part, though, and they're like they don't quite always fit, especially in my MK cabinets. I had to shave the edges of them off. So look into HAP sticks, especially on Tornado Terry. He's a seller on eBay. He sells you the quality stuff. So yeah, that's all I can say about that right now. I feel like Forrest Gump, but yeah, it's like I could go on forever, but I don't know that you'll be able to use those is the problem. Not without doing some pretty intensive modding to the cabinet. Ooh.
Brendan says I played a lot of older arcades, born in 82. I was taken to the bar with my dad.
Really? I used to go to the... Well, my parents didn't go to the bar much, but like they would have meetings there sometimes for the business. And I had thought that was kind of cool, getting to go to the bar, to get your Shirley Temple. Or, isn't that the one?
Yeah.
The kids drink there. I'd love the cherry. I was like, this is amazing. Okay.
Saturn says you should try Cinder.
Oh, crap. I'm terrible with Cinder, especially against Idol, but I'm going to test and see if my cheap combo will be enough to beat Idol as easily as I say it is.
A-Trend Fanatic says my first arcade experiences were Pole Position, Asteroids, Pac-Man, Mousetrap, Turbo, Monaco GP, Road Blasters, Speed Rumbler, TMNT, etc.
Okay, so I know roughly what time you were in arcades. That's pretty cool. I was going to make a joke and say the producer's first arcade experience was Pole Position. I don't know. Forget it. I was going to try to make it sound like you were a stripper. Sorry. So
I definitely was.
I know. But this combo works very well, as you can see, by the way. I'm going to stand up because I'm getting ready to do the light gun cabinet.
H.S. Simon says, wow, he dies from shock by looking at her tits.
Oh.
And I used to play Road Blasters. Oh, he was talking to A-Tran. Frank says he put huge things in his pockets that wouldn't fit in real life. I don't know what that means.
I feel like we missed something there. We'll see.
Kelly says Knuckle Puck. No, from Mighty Ducks.
Oh, there you go.
Was it Keenan and Mighty Ducks? Yeah, he was. No, not Keenan.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Keenan was in Mighty Ducks, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I know Knuckle Pucks is from Mighty Ducks.
I'm a terrible 90s fan.
I love the Mighty Ducks. Unless I'm totally off on that.
So, are we way behind?
We can catch up.
Okay, so what I thought I'd do is I need a little bit of time. We're going to probably need more time than usual. So, I'm going to make you run downstairs, too, and check the hot tub for me.
I already turned it up to 104.
Yeah, but can you turn it down a little?
What is this game you're playing?
Well, I don't want it to be boiling hot when I get in it.
But it's 20 degrees outside.
It is very cold, so maybe we'll leave it alone. Alright, so give us like 2 to 3 minutes, because I've got to move everything over here, and we'll play a little light gun games. Be sure to be thinking of the games you want me to play.
Everyone says Carnival.
Carnival. I'll play some Carnival. Alright. I already showed you guys a lot of stuff, so let me show you Side Arcade in Austin. Be right back. No, you won't. Look. We're back.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't see over there. She doesn't want to be seen right now.
I mean,
Oh, please turn that down. Sorry about the extra long one. I actually had to take a little bathroom break myself. Too much tea.
all right, let's catch up on the chat. So keep it short.
Hold on, I'm trying to see where I need to stand so you guys can see me. I can't even see my own. Let me back this up a little so I can see. Okay, that looks pretty good. It feels like I'm at the right angle. Okay. Crap. I may have to turn the sound down, but let me know if it's too loud.
Zach McDonald says quack quack quack. So okay, it must. Let's see. I think Keenan was in the Mighty Ducks. Okay.
Okay.
I loved that movie as a kid. Saturn says, you know what? Screw it. I'm getting that KI cab.
Who said that?
Saturn.
Oh, they said Cider.
Killer Weed 77K says, hi guys.
Hey, Killer Weed.
That's really
Yeah,
loud.
I know. You don't want to be on camera. There is the control is behind it. It's just the wheel is facing the other way. So if you can somehow get behind it, oh, it doesn't come out any more than that. That's only taken off so you can open the back. Oh, don't do that. No, it's not back there.
Oh.
You just broke it.
I didn't break nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Look.
Is it back though?
Yes.
Sorry guys,
I just
technical
put it back.
difficulties. Back here.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you were pulling it off the back. Sorry about that.
What's back here?
The thing you turn the volume down with? Alright, I'll just do it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna... sorry. This is ridiculous. I can't even get over here. Hit continue, please. Up here, green. Okay, hopefully that's not as loud now. I know I'm getting killed right away. Now we're back.
H. Simon, when
Now I
I
feel
was
like it's
about
too low.
13, I used to play Street Fighter 2 in the arcade. Those were the days. Kelly Mura, Hapsticks better than Sandwalk?
For American Midway games, I believe so. Even like when I would go play Street Fighter 2, like who was the last person that said that, by the way?
H. Simon.
H. Simon. So when I would go play Street Fighter 2, it had hapsticks. So I personally like hap way better, but you know, I'm not saying Son was bad. It's just not for me. How's that? Look at that machine gun. Oh, I'm not on camera. Machine gun. Boom.
H. Simon, curious question for your wife. What are your favorite arcade games? I would say right now my absolute favorite thing to play is the what's the
Talking about a real arcade? Pinball.
the pinball brand Stern.
Stern, yeah.
Stern pinball, the Star Wars pinball, that or the Guardians of the Galaxy pinball are my absolute favorite, but
I like the look of that Stranger Things one. Did you try that one yet?
I did not.
I saw a video on it today. It looks really nice.
But inherently, I'm always drawn to anything Star Wars, so there's that.
Yeah.
But older games, I'd have to say anything Star Wars. The newer games, I do like, you know, the ticket games. I don't like the prices of the Kitty Casino games, but I do enjoy playing them and getting tickets. You know?
We don't do that very often, though.
Uh,
We have a couple big arcades near us, the Evo one and the other one, but
Yep.
we don't ever go to them because they're so expensive, and now, of course, the virus. But I have a regular machine gun right now, but I have to break out my manual one.
Game Dude says, yes, kids in my day would go to the bar, and now you have to be 21.
Yeah,
Like, wait,
something I like about that underage drinking, giving the 4-year-old a sip of old dad's beer. America used to be free, I tell you what. I love killing the guy who's back there making the food. He's just like minding his own business, brewing up some brains, and I just take him
Riley
out.
says, my first arcade experience was Dance Dance Revolution.
Now that's the only time you can play a video game and be in shape. You know, people always say video games are for lazy people. Those things will wear you out.
A-Tran Fanatic, a lot of the arcades I played when I was growing up were at Chuck E. Cheese, Peter Piper's, Pistol Pete's!
Okay, A-Train.
So A-Train's from San Antonio!
He might be. Wait, let's see if this is true, because I swear that's a San Antonio thing, because I've never heard of him anywhere
man,
else.
I got so much to catch up on.
Sorry,
so
okay, A-Train, let us know.
Earth Monster AZ, nope, he's replying to somebody else. Kelly Murrah, get him a beer while you're at it. I don't...
Talking about letting kids in the bar, I think.
Oh, okay. Kevin Leonard, do you have any more updates on the Ki1Up arcade cabinet about its online features and if it's going to connect to Xbox Live with Play cross-platform?
I have no idea. Nobody will talk to me, for one. And even then, I don't think they really know everything yet, so... I don't think that we're going to know that probably for another month or two at the very earliest. But again, I don't really know for sure.
Kelly says, whoa, this cutscene is legit.
Which,
Kelly Murrah. Your
Cidercade?
Your
Or
cutscene.
Cidercade.
I don't know.
That was the one I played while we were getting ready.
Whatever.
Let me kill this lady.
Zach is telling Kelly that you've got a video on how to make the hapsticks fit in an Arcade1Up.
Yeah, it's. I guess it's not a full video on just that subject, but it's definitely in a couple videos where I talk about it, I think. This level.
A Tran Fanatic says, your wife sounds pretty cool, man.
Well, I agree. How's the volume, by the way? Can you guys actually hear the game?
I've got... Let's see,
Oh. Hurt my neck. I don't know what happened to my drink. Oh, it's over there.
Here. Kelly Murrah, I just need to make sure I can get the red bat tops or whatever they're called. I became addicted to those things once I put together my personal MK machine. Get them from Tornado Terry's.
Yeah, but see, those are the whole, like, hap stuff, and that's the good stuff, but he doesn't sell just the, he'll sell you a red set of joysticks, no problem, but...
Oh, you gotta have the...
You can't just put them on, like, your current one, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, well, you gotta get the whole bottom thing.
Yeah. But like with the old school ones, you can actually unscrew them, the ones that came on stock, and you can change them out or whatever.
Okay.
But they came with red, so I don't know. Let me know if you guys want me to play anything else. I'll just keep going for now. Otherwise.
Saturn asked if you can do Primal Rage.
Oh, I forgot about Primal Rage, and I already left the Killer Instinct cabinet. Saturn, I'll probably not play that because I need to make this the last one for the night, the last cabinet. Switching is such a pain. By the time I've switched enough, I've got a whole knot of wires down here. So,
and he needs to get in the hot tub.
Yeah,
it's too late.
I gotta relax. It sounds. He needs to get in the hot tub. He's making me sound diva.
Riley says his pet chicken is trying to steal his pizza. You
That
tell
happens.
that chicken to
I've been there.
GTFO.
At least it's not a rat like in that New York video.
Yeah. Zach says Lady Cag is legit. She does a lot of work to help with the cabs when he was building them.
She really does. She puts the art on for me, especially.
And I built most of them.
Well, did you? I missed the machine.
Yeah.
You always make me put them together.
I know for sure I built the Killer Instinct.
Yeah, I remember you doing the Star Wars.
I built the Star Wars. And I know for sure I built at least another one of these.
But you also help a lot with getting the joysticks mounted, because that's
Yeah.
definitely not a one-person job.
I do the cutting.
Yeah,
Like
she's the Dremel queen.
The plastic and putting the art on and not bitching when he spends too much time.
I was gonna say, don't you save money, because I actually the fine people watching this channel mainly fund all my cabinet purchases just by watching.
Yeah.
And super chats; those are always helpful too.
Kelly Murrah says that would be my lineup: MK, KI, Primal Rage, and Street Fighter.
Kelly, I actually played on a Primal. I don't think I played it. I don't know. In one of my videos, it's one of my awesome. I think it's actually called the coolest Arcade1Up mod collection or something. There's the guy I bought the Mortal Kombat 4 cabinet from, because it was already pre-done when I bought it with the arcade board inside. But I bought it from him, and he had a Primal Rage that he had skinned like a Primal Rage. He actually had the actual arcade board inside too, and it was pretty cool to see. I don't think I actually played it. I think he booted it up, we looked at it, and then that was it. I didn't have a lot of time.
Saturn says, I love gory fighting games.
this is a gory shooting game. Hopefully you like that.
A-Tran Fanatic, I got the EG starts, joysticks, and buttons.
Okay.
And they have been pretty good so far. They are 30mm.
Yeah, I think they sell like a pretty easy kit for people to do themselves. And they're much easier probably than putting hapsticks in.
Brendan, what is the name of the arcade in Houston? Might stop by, been in that area a lot lately.
Cidercade. So it's like apple cider with cade at the end of it.
Bishop's Cidercade.
Yeah, they make pretty great
I'm
alcoholic
actually
cider.
drinking from one of their glasses. This is the
You're blocking my shots. Actually, it's still working.
Bishop. I don't know if you can see it. Bishop.
I'm gonna die here anyway.
They make amazing ciders. They've got one that is a pecan pie that will change your world.
And I don't really like alcohol that much. I mean, I like a few alcoholic drinks, but I like those because they're not too harsh. But they're actually kind of refreshing in a weird way. Okay.
Riley asks if anyone's ever DM'd you a fart.
Not yet. I'm sure it's coming though. One of these days. Not that I'd be upset really, but
like that metal guy.
Yeah. 66 Samus, I think is his name. I've been following him a long time. He's a good drummer, and people sent him their farts, and he used like a keyboard that he was doing a sponsored thing with, and he turned it into like fart songs using MIDI tones.
But of course they sent him really disgusting
stuff.
stuff.
He has
like
a video where he goes
diarrhea
through it, and it's awful, but it's still funny because I'm a child, so. I don't want to smell it, I'll say that, but if I just have to hear it, I can handle that.
A-Tran says, I love my stand-up Star Wars Arcade1Up. Timeless and classic games. Such timeless and classic games. Yes.
Yeah, actually,
absolutely. That's pretty much the only one I play out of all 6 of them.
Yeah, she likes the Star Wars one is in the living room too, so it makes it a lot easier to play though. We just walk up to it at any time pretty much since we spend most of our time down here.
Oh, A-Tran is from Arizona.
Arizona.
Pistol Pete's were in Arizona, but sadly closed years ago.
So that makes me wonder if it was the same Pistol Pete's or just happened to be another place named Pistol Pete's, because we had one of them here, and that was like the first arcade I ever remember going to, actually. Man, my neck's hurting.
Riley asks, what would you do if you met The Undertaker?
At this point, I don't think he's harmful, so I'll just be like, how's it going? There's that stutter! I hate you, stutter. I've been trying to fix that.
Game Dude, Chuck E. Cheese, I remember...
What was that? Was that? Oh, okay.
As a kid, it was Showbiz Pizza, which was better than Chuck E. Cheese. That's really funny. Like, I never got to go to Chuck E. Cheese, but I remember Showbiz Pizza. Yeah. I remember that, and then...
I forget that every now and then.
I never would have put... That's so weird.
Am I just going to play all the way through Carnival on the stream?
I guess
not that
so,
I mind.
because we got more to catch up on.
Alright, nobody's made any requests, so I'll just keep going for now. I do plan to... What?
What? Dwayne says there is a V-pinball game being made for the Mandalorian?
See, I've told you we could build a virtual pinball, but that's what that is. You have to run... You can make your own cabinet and put your own TV and computer in it, and you get the V-pin stuff. That's what I was showing you the other day. The game you actually liked, the pinball one, the real one, was replicated in that. So, guys, this just in. We're spending $4,000 building a virtual pinball. Not really. We could build
if we're spending $4,000 on a virtual, we're buying the real one, the Stern one.
But that's still $7,000, and
you can buy a used one for $5,000.
Probably, but also we could do the virtual much cheaper than that. I was just joking. It doesn't have to be gigantic because we can't fit a gigantic one in the house, so we'd have to go smaller anyway. Probably maybe like a 28-inch or a 32-inch screen.
H. Simon asks, have you played Point Blank?
Oh, H. Simon, I love Point Blank.
One of his favorite shooting games.
Yeah, I have it on here.
He's really good at it, too.
Would you guys be terribly upset if I switched to Point Blank? Because I've played this so many times lately, and I feel like you guys are going to be tired of seeing it. Or if you really want to see it, I will finish the game, because we only have one more level left after this.
A-Tran also says T2, please.
Okay, I can't do all of them, probably, but... I never play much T2. I really need to sit down and play that. Maybe I'll do a special stream with that.
Lady Cag, can I post a video link here? It's only 29
So-
seconds long of TJ's roll tech with display input so Chris can study it.
He can try, but it may not even let you, and it's not any setting I have on. I think it's just YouTube. It won't.
If not,
You can email it. Drop my email in there if you don't mind typing it.
email it, or on Instagram if you follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, there you go. Killer Arcade Games on Instagram. Or, yeah, you can message me there.
What's the email?
Killer Arcade Games YT at gmail.com.
Killer Arcade Game. Oh, nope. I hit send. I didn't mean to hit that. Hold on.
Or it's probably from my other account too, right?
Killer Arcade Games YT.
At Gmail.
I'm typing on an iPad. Don't do it a lot. Okay. Now back to the chat.
Hey, if you're interested in mountain biking videos, go ahead and check out that other channel. That's my other channel.
Riley says, I hope you have fun in the hot tub. But Lady Cag, I'm almost done. I am teasing her with the last slice. Oh, the chicken, I guess?
Riley, I think you eat a lot of pizza. Am I wrong on that? Because I swear you talked about pizza last time.
Brendan says, I have an original vinyl record from Showbiz Pizza. I bet that is something special. Frank Strasser says, I messaged Tulsa Arcades about Plexi twice, and they never messaged back.
Well, the only thing I've ever bought from them is the Blitz deck, and I had a fine experience, but that was pre-COVID. And I've heard that Plexi is incredibly hard to get right now because of the virus and everybody needing to make face shields instead of video game stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be it. I don't know if I want to finish this whole game or if I want to go.
Brendan says, my wife likes cider. They can be definitely delicious. And in Texas, I guess, you know, like everything's bigger in Texas. Like all the ABVs are sky high. Like it's ridiculous and they're so good.
You're making me want to go get a pecan pie out of the fridge. We still have those, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I said we have another 6-pack.
Dwayne says, all my buttons and joysticks are through Tornado Terry's. Excellent.
Yep.
Saturn hated Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, in the 80s and early 90s, it was so horrifically awesome.
Yeah, and
Like, it might have sucked when you were a kid, but, like, thinking and seeing, like, the anorexic, weird mouse thing that's going on now, like...
What?
Like, the weird, creepy, skinny, giant head mouse that's
Oh, is that their new? I haven't
their
seen
new logo. It's on the sign when
Oh,
you
okay.
drive by it. And it's like, I really miss the old Chuck E. Cheese.
I need suggestions.
Everyone says there's T2, T2,
Okay.
T2.
Then I'm not even gonna let this finish. I'm just gonna go to T2. And then I gotta play a tad of Point Blank. I am no good at Terminator 2, it seems like.
Atran says, I was actually born in Garland, Texas. Have also lived in Washington, Oregon, and Alaska. Those
My
sound
God.
like military states.
Yeah, I was gonna say military. I was gonna say, by the way, I still remember the smell. Sorry, I'm looking
of
for something.
old
The tickets.
chick cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese tickets. They had a very papery smell, if I remember right.
Okay.
It just hit me. I'm sitting down for this one. You can actually really relax on this style of game. Hopefully you guys
Riley
can see
says, I don't understand Baby Yoda. Well, first off, his name is Grogu, and whatever you don't understand, you can ask me.
Uh-oh.
Atran says, T2 Arcade, if you please. If you can,
Well, we're here now.
Please, if you can.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't you have to let your gun cool down? I don't like that because I'm used to playing Revolution X where you don't have to do that.
H. Simon asks, have you and your hubby played Daytona USA? Gentlemen, start your engines.
So that is on our our Star Wars cabinet. She has not played it, but she laughed. I remember you didn't. We played the new one, the really new one, on Techno Parrot, and you did not like that theme song that much. Remember?
Oh, is it that one that you keep
Yeah,
singing?
do 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 do.
Daytona!
Yeah, he's like,
Ugh.
let's go away. It makes me laugh every time because, like, what does that even
I can
mean?
only think of the other one that you sing.
Yeah, the inappropriate one. We're not gonna do that on stream though. God, I gotta let my gun cool out.
Frank asks, did you hear about Chuck E. Cheese now supposedly sells used pizzas? It was a rumor I heard
What?
last year. Nope. I heard they were really hurting for money, but
So
other
they
than
started
that-
selling trash pizzas. I'm sitting down now, so at least you guys can maybe see the gun if I do it like this. Trying to hold it up extra high.
A-Tran says the Chuck E. Cheese in Anchorage actually had 2 floors. It was huge.
Ooh. Probably because that's, I mean, I assume Anchorage isn't, maybe I'm wrong. I always think of it as like not a big one. Can you please press start for me? Green, yeah, don't hit the purple, it'll exit my game.
Let's see. Riley says, Lady Cag, I don't understand how Baby Yoda is so cute.
Uh-oh.
It took a lot of trial and error to get him that cute. Like, there's, I don't know.
I don't know,
if
I
you
just
guys
think he doesn't
watched
get
the
it.
Making of, like, they had the creepy little, like, they went through a lot of previs and stuff like that with him, and he's absolutely perfect. I wish he was real because he's the cutest thing I've ever seen on the planet.
I think of him as like an old man that's a baby.
Well, that's like all little boy babies. They all look like tiny old men.
I guess you just revert back to that when you get old. You're like, I'm gonna die now. Change my diaper.
Let's see. Brendan, when it was Showbiz Pizza, it was still a giant pizza arcade. When it changed to Chuck E., the arcade slowly died off. Now it's what it is.
Do you guys remember going to Chuck? Well, I don't know if you do, but you go to Chuck E. Cheese and like, I think it was once an hour. All of a sudden, the animatronics would light up, and you're like,
And then
"Oh
half of them didn't work.
my god!" Mine was actually in good shape. You know where mine was? Press green, Walsham Road.
What?
Isn't that funny? I just remembered that.
Ooh, Walsham and what?
Near 35.
Really?
Yeah.
What building was it? Was it in the mall?
No, it wasn't in the mall, but it was like one of those little buildings near it.
On the mall side or the...
On the mall side. So
Really?
I think it may even be torn down by now, but
Wow.
it was one of those like... That's so funny. I can't believe it was over there. For you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, that's turned into kind of a... It's an older area, so it's not as nice anymore, but Rackspace bought the old mall there and turned it into their like headquarters, so...
giant server farm?
Yeah, it's a huge mall that's been emptied out, and now Rackspace has servers there. They even have a slide that goes from like the upper levels to the lower levels. But as far as I know, there's still large areas of the mall that are unused, so it's just big black, like, empty holes there where they just don't use. I don't know, maybe they're using it now, but... Ma'am, I see stuff coming in. Sorry, I know you're doing me a favor.
I'm not... I'm just letting it build up because we
Okay.
got to the end.
Whew!
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, producing, sorry.
Saturn says, screw it, I'm moving to Japan. Chris, I'll be watching your streams from Tokyo.
Alright. Let me know
I
how the
had a
arcade
friend who
goes.
lived in Japan, and she
She doesn't
did
seem to
not-
like anything, though.
well, yeah, but the culture is so much different there. Everybody thinks they're so like technologically advanced, but they're really old school, and
A lot of paper.
yeah, a lot of paper. They love writing things down and paper trails, and I don't know.
I feel like the heat's running.
Anyway,
I'm like slouching back.
H. Simon says the Daytona is a catchy tune.
It was.
No, it wasn't. It was awful.
Oh, well,
It plays
I know.
randomly when I'm walking around the
Green.
house, and it's awful.
what do you mean it plays when you're walking around the house?
Well, like when you're playing,
Oh,
and I'm
'cause what
doing
do you-
stuff in the house.
I thought maybe you were leaving it on the arcade when I was coming.
No. Dwayne says there is a ton of plexi out there. I make my own plexi for my control boards and bezels / graphics.
See, last time I tried to order, I talked about ordering a custom deck for this cabinet, and I was told that, like, oh, it's going to be a while, because we don't have just anything lying around right now. But maybe that was then. That was probably months ago, though. Oh, so last week we talked about me doing maybe a rock band stream with drums and lights and all that. And I'd started conditioning myself to play long periods again, and it's like, I'm going to do a 15-song run and, you know, that sounds like nothing when you're playing Rock Band, but when you're playing it on Pro Expert mode, like you're essentially just playing the song as it is. Hit green again, please. I need to map these buttons better. Be careful. Do not hit that purple. Get your hand out of there. Thank you. But yeah, I can't stream Rock Band, I realized, on YouTube, because I'll probably have my channel shut down because nothing but copyrighted music, and they'll be very mad because they didn't get to make money off of it, or the copyright owner didn't, I should say.
Paquito says, I gotta go, man. Y'all take care and keep on gaming.
Well, have a good one, Paquito. Thanks for staying as long as you did. I'm almost done anyway. I can't do too much more tonight. It's
A-Tran Fanatic.
3 hours.
Anchorage is a huge fishing port city, and that Chuck E. Cheese was in the 80s. My parents took me there on my 9th birthday, or if I remember correctly. And also, thanks for playing T2, man.
Yeah, I need to play this more. I got stuck one time when I played it for a long time. Like, I played it a long way through trying to beat the game, and I got stuck in one spot, and I could not beat it. So I got so mad, I just never played it again, really. Anyway.
H. Simon, I saw you have the Cruise and Blast arcade game. I love playing that game. I have a profile on when I have over 50 Nitrous Blast in my Lamborghini.
Jesus.
Harcon?
I actually don't have that game. I wish I did. There's no way to play it at home as far as I know. I have something similar, though. I have, like, Cruisin' USA. I have all the... Oh, I'm going to play a little more of this, and then I'm going to switch, and then we'll wrap it up.
Zach says there are videos on YouTube where people have bought the old animatronics and have them perform rap and rock songs. That'd be amazing. Does it say, like, the Chucky Rat, like,
Yep.
singing, like, Baby
Tupac.
Got Back or Tupac or something?
Doing Tupac's Hit 'Em Up song, so it's extra vulgar, you know? And he's like... Well, I don't know. He'd probably be more like this the whole time, but... Those things were sad when they started getting old. That was the weird part. It was like, oh, Chuck E. Cheese is hurting now. And the poor guy's, like, his eyes barely work. And you can... I used to go up, and he would tap his foot to the beat, like the Chucky would, and I would want to put my hand on it to stop it. Remember, maybe you guys didn't have this, but let me know. If you sat up front, they had, like, 3 or 4 chairs that would go up and down, like, mechanical. So with the music, you'd be like, doing that.
I don't remember that.
Green button, please. Just don't hit the purple. Boom! I need to map it to the side buttons. Maybe that was just my Chuck E. Cheese, but that was always a ball. Oh, I'm killing humans again. What is that thing? Get out of here.
Game Dude says, soon I'm going to go to Galloping Ghost getting a vaccine in 3 weeks.
God, I wish I was getting a vaccine, because I would love to go to Galloping Ghost. Especially when everything's cheap.
Him and his friend had a whole trip planned up to Chicago. They were going to meet up in Chicago and hang out at Galloping Ghost and ride bikes and stuff. And
yeah, not anymore.
And that was supposed to be
that was last year.
April of last year, May of last year, and it, of course, never happened.
One more continue, and then I'm going to switch to some Point Blank and wrap it up. Whoa, you're getting close to that purple button. There you go. Purple exits, so I don't want to do that just yet. Let's go.
Frank Strasser, have you seen Five Nights at Freddy's? Awesome horror games with animatronics. It's basically like a horror... It's like... Have you seen that little... I'll show you a picture. We haven't seen the movie, but I know he's seen, like, the...
I know the name. I don't really know anything about it, though.
Freddy... What is it? What is it called? Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's.
This guy back there is like a hunchback. The one I got my cursor on. Oh, I'm not paying attention.
The creepy, like, weird murder-looking bear.
I think I know what you mean. Oh. Yeah. That looks like some Carnival stuff.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like that... What is that game? People all around.
Yep. It's the Breaking Bad guy singing his song. Gale.
Yeah.
God, I love that. I love that show.
Atran, there's a cool retro arcade here in Mesa called Starfighters. They have about 30 pinball tables and close to 100 arcade machines.
That sounds nice.
It's cool. Kevin Leonard, going to take off, going to listen to some music, but I'm going to check out your Facebook group for Killer Instinct.
Oh yeah, I forgot that is in the description. So join that group. I run that with Luis. I mean, let's be honest, he probably does most of the work, but he's very good at running all that stuff. He just asked me to. He offered me a chance to be a part of it. This is the level, by the way, that I cannot beat. This is the one that I just did this. Oh wait, no, I think I beat this one. Never mind. Sorry, I was wrong. Ooh, that guy's dead. Hopefully we didn't need him. As soon as I'm dead, though, I'm moving on because I can't. I gotta play a little Point Blank, and then I'll probably play one playthrough of Point Blank, which takes about 10 minutes, maybe max, and then I'll. I forget what I'm even saying. Then I'll probably have to wrap up the stream because I'm getting very tired. Playing video games is exhausting, you know. Oh, and he's dead. That was my fault.
H. Simon. Curious question. Do you like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas?
I loved that game. I played it a whole lot. I actually probably ended up playing...
No.
That's 5 back there. I ended up playing that one a lot, and I really...
Yes, you did.
I even have it on my iPad and everything, the phone. I need to back up more, probably. There we go.
Dwayne says, Chris, send me measurements for your control board you want done, and I'll make you one.
Well, the problem with that is, unless you can somehow make it the exact same size, I can't fit anything else here is the problem. It's hard to explain, but the deck, this is the Final Fight deck. I permanently mounted this here and this up here, so I can't even move this anymore. So if it's any thicker than what's already here, I won't even be able to use it. But I don't know what I need just yet either, because I want to add the trackball. So maybe once I get that done, I'll see if you can do it. Oh yeah, Point Blank. What am I doing? I do plan to add some Techno Parrot shooters to this. I need to get a graphics card, but the graphics card I always buy is outrageously expensive right now for some reason. It's like $30 or $40 more than usual. What am I doing? I don't need all those credits, but it'll work. Start at beginner, that way I can play more. So the gun colors are going to be off because this is supposed to be player 2. Blue is always supposed to be 2, but whatever. We'll fix that when I get another gun.
Game Dude says, I have family in Iowa, so I will stay there with them on my way to Galloping Ghost. That's nice.
Nice.
Because it's a long drive for us from Texas.
There's no way we would be making it one run. I would just sleep in my truck because I'm a weirdo, but gosh, I don't know. That's a place I would consider flying to if we had a vaccine.
Earth Monster, have a good night. Great stream. Great live stream as always.
Thank you, Earth Monster. You too.
Zach says, everybody like the video.
Please do. I need to start saying that ahead of time, but I always forget. I don't know if I'll leave this one up to be watched later. I usually don't. So if you catch these live, they're a one-time, I don't want to say performance, but one-time airing, so consider yourself special, I guess. I feel weird saying that. Narcissistic.
You got 28 ups.
Oh, good. 28. Wow, that's more than usual, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. You got 29 people watching.
What is making noise? Is that your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to make sure it
This
wasn't...
doesn't refresh.
Okay, I didn't want any echo
Yeah.
or anything. Oh, that's right. This is a good one.
H. Simon says, I bet you hate that Catalina on that game. I know I do.
Catalina, what's that? Because first thing I thought of was the Mac OS. Oh, wow, I can't believe I got that guy without shooting the good guy. Bless you. It's coming in 3s, though.
I think it's only 2 this time.
Ah, it's either 2 or 3, right?
Yeah, it's usually 3.
I usually don't give the bless you until after. Oh, this is a fun one. One shot. Very difficult with... Oh, not that bad. With the aim track gun, it's not quite as fast as you need to be.
Riley says you should see the NHL Stadium Series.
I don't know what that is. Oh, no, the very hard one is math. Or counting.
Zach asks, Lady Cag, why are you being camera shy?
Well, she didn't do her hair and all that this time.
Well, I mean, I don't really care about that, but I'm also kind of drunk, so I don't want to look real
You
sloppy.
see, more reasons not to get that raise. Drunk on the job. Texting.
I'm in a hoodie, and I've got a hat on, and...
God, I love that. Maybe next week she'll get glammed up. Actually, I'll probably do another live stream.
Because we have nothing to do.
Can't leave the house. Monday is going to be so cold. I'm hoping we have electricity. I have a weird feeling But I brought a generator over, but it's not starting because the gas is very old. Ooh, they're coming fast.
Game Dude says he's in Utah, so it's a long drive for him too to Galloping Ghost.
I think it's probably longer than us because he's got to go more diagonal.
Yeah.
We just go basically straight. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I shoot everything. I was doing so good too. I don't think I missed a single one except for that last guy. I don't know if we'll be getting a vaccine anytime soon though. It doesn't feel very promising.
Well, I mean, we've been on that list for weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure. I hate to sound.
And we live in a tiny, really podunk, crappy county.
Podunk.
Like, for real.
Oh, parts of it are, but we're on the busy, normal side of it.
Yeah, we're on the normal side of it, but it's still a tiny little county.
Yeah.
You know, we are a growing metropolitan area, but it's still...
Our county has range, because you have, the trailer parks way out in the middle of nowhere. Not trailer parks, but, people living on their land with their trailer, and then you have, the neighborhoods.
$500,000 houses.
Well, and tons of neighborhoods like where we are, and it's weird how there's a huge range of residents. I got a count here, so don't talk to me too much. 1, 2, where's 3? I'm missing 3. I cannot see 3. Oh god, that was awful. Anyway. That was terrible. I couldn't see 3. Go ahead.
Riley says the NHL Stadium Series is one of 3 NHL games played outdoors.
Wow.
We don't follow NHL, so we have no idea.
I'm assuming that's very cold, too. Get my, I don't know what you're saying.
Let's see here. Frank says I usually get 2 sneezes.
2 sneezes. Let's see if I can get this leaf with 1 shot. This is the hardest one on this game. Ooh. What do you got? Alright. I think I got this.
Leroy, these streams are cool. I like seeing games I haven't before, and it's cool just to hang out.
Thank you, Leroy. I do plan to add more light gun games to this cabinet. I see them online. I'm like, I gotta add that stuff I've never heard of. So I'm gonna do it eventually here. I just keep waiting because I don't know. I have a lot of time the next few days. Maybe I'll do it then. This is like Duck Hunt on drugs. I don't know.
Atran, I had cancer, so we don't really have a choice on the matter. Neither of us want to take the risk on that.
Yeah, her immune system, I don't think it ever fully rebounded. So that's why I've been trying not to take it home and all that.
Yeah.
So, another very hard one that is going to be, I have to do this in 3 seconds, 10 of them. Oh, this isn't happening. Yeah, I already messed up bad. That was almost unrealistic.
Saturn says he's going to take over the world with his arcades. It's the ultimate arcades. My awesome non-evil plan will happen.
Non-evil.
Zach asks, I almost forgot to ask for an update on the Star Wars competition.
So still, we're locked at where we were since the last live stream. She's
Neither
close.
of us can get any higher.
I'm going to try again soon, though. I'm going to really make it harder for you.
H. Simon, do you like playing Burnout games?
Oh.
Like Takedown, Revenge, and Paradise. Takedown and Revenge, man.
She actually played a lot of those.
I even played that on
You didn't like the open
2.
world, though.
Yeah, I did not like Paradise, which is like the open world game. I hated that one.
Burnout is actually on the B-Kong Starcade playlist, too, by the way.
I absolutely love Burnout. I would, because I'm like the 100% completion, I would do all of the, I can't remember the mode names, but where you'd have to reach a certain dollar amount with the damage you made, you'd crash into stuff, and I absolutely loved those games.
My blue gun. Oh, see, I do love blue. Royal blue.
Yep, that's the blue he likes, Riley. That's that darker blue.
Alright, I love this stage. Let's see if I can do 48 birds, though. It's ultra hard. 48 birds in 45 seconds? Come on.
Traffic attack mode. There you go.
Jeez. Oh, wow. One extra. I can't believe that. I love that one, though. That's one of my favorite levels. Oh, we're at the end. So, any last questions, please leave them in the chat now, because I'm going to finish this last stage, and I'll answer a few more, and I got to go. Oh, got them all.
Let's see. And you, Simon, you can only rear shunt them and can't take down trucks and buses. They're talking about burnout.
Yep. Anything final? Last questions? Oh.
Burnout 3 takedown is the bomb. Agreed, A-Tran.
Yep.
H. Simon, every time you finish a lap, you got a cash multiplier. When are you live streaming next?
That's tough to answer because I might do it in the next couple days, like maybe do a rare Monday live stream since I'm usually working, but maybe even Sunday. We'll see. I probably during the day Sunday if I do it Sunday. I don't know if the producer will want to help then, but we'll
Game
see.
Dude says gotta go. See you next week.
All right, maybe even this weekend again. So keep a lookout just in case.
Zach, no more questions. Enjoyed as always. See if you can get Golden Tee complete running on your PC.
I looked into that today. I looked at downloading it and trying it out because I was thinking of the trackball, and then I remember you said that. So I'm going to try to remember that. Now, I do have a question about that because when I looked it up, it was Golden Tee. Is it Golden Tee 4 complete, or is it just Golden Tee complete? Because I couldn't find that ROM necessarily. All right, well. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing because I will do these, try to do them at least once a weekend. Some weekends I take it off because you can only do the same thing so many times. If I don't have anything really to talk about, then I'll kind of just skip the week, you know, and we'll do it next time. But like I said, I may stream Sunday, may stream Monday, who knows. I don't even think I'm working Tuesday. It's going to be so cold that I can't take my stuff out. Well, actually, I may be working in the afternoon. But anyway.
Riley says, had fun. Thank you guys. Saturn, I love this awesome stream. Keep it up.
Nice.
Brendan, take it easy. And Zach says, yes, it's 4 complete.
Okay.
F-O-R-E, not F-O-U-R.
No, I know. I was going to say 4 when I did it because I knew it was 4, you know.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, well, thank you guys. I'm going to go get in the hot tub and enjoy the cold weather the best I can. That was a good 3-hour, almost 15-minute stream. That's probably one of the longest ever now. These just keep getting longer. Thank you, H. Simon. I just saw that pop up. Thanks, Riley. Thanks, Zach. Thanks, everybody. I don't want to start naming everybody because I'll forget names, but yeah. Okay. I'm going to end it now. You guys have a good